Guess who's back?
Hey, there we go.
Back
That's how it
again.
started.
All right, power
All
needs
right,
to stop
welcome
going.
back, folks. We are back from vacation. We're back from a sabbatical. We're back from any other words I can use, Marv?
Nah,
No,
back
no.
from sabbatical is a good one.
Back from sabbatical. Because apparently, you dedicate your full fall to football, and all of a sudden, everyone else is like, "You ain't got no time for us." Ah! Shoot, I got everybody of my even my cousins are like, "So you tell me we can't even have a game night on a Sunday?" I'm like, "Not really. Preferably not."
There aren't those many. There aren't that many of those Sundays left, so you got to kind of get them in while you can.
Yeah,
Okay,
like yo,
your
you
days
see,
are
like
limited.
why during the summer I'm free every Sunday during the summer. Like yo, why don't you talk to me then? Nah, that's not what they're trying to do. So like the draft. All right. So anyway, from the stream that I'm watching on, the draft starts in another 10 minutes and 30 seconds. So congratulations, welcome back. As you can see, you background been working on streaming technologies. So hopefully this year will be a much more better year. You know what I mean? Um,
A smoother year.
a smoother year. And for me personally, as a Steelers fan, it's a very confusing year, but we're not, we ain't gonna talk about that just yet. We ain't gonna talk about that just yet. So, you know what I mean? I'm just sending out the link to some people's to get this popping. Why can't I see the chat? Oop. Feedback loop. All right. Let me just send this out. Where I be forgetting where WhatsApp's on my phone. Like, when you like have to like reboot or reset your phone, and your apps are not where it was before the reset, and you're still looking for it in the original spot. That joint really does irk me. It really does.
Okay, there we go. Oh, look at this. This up. Are they playing tonight?
All right. I think I sent it to everybody. Well, as many people as I could think of off the top of the dome. All right.
Oh, look on channel.
Boom. Okay.
They're on A. It's on ABC. Look at that.
Yes. ESPN owns ABC too.
But is it really is it really a ABC event?
Nah, but it's I don't know what the logic is behind it. But
Listen,
like,
I'll tell you.
mhm.
In the New England area, for the past week, it's been nothing but Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini. All day long today, they just spent time talking about these prospects, who the Patriots should draft. It's been nothing but Mike Vrabel nonstop.
And all right. So I don't know if you saw this, but on the ESPN, they had Roger Goodell, and he's like, "This is not a. This is nothing as of right now, from what we've seen, nothing to do with conduct, which it shouldn't be. All right, this is not a conduct question, conduct malfeasance or whatever. All right, like let's truly be real here. How many NFL players do you think are not sleeping with someone else other than their significant other? All right.
Other than who they're supposed to be sleeping with.
Let's also take it even further. How many of them you don't think be sleeping with some reporters? Some players are sleeping with reporters. Come on, we know that. Now, again, I have no issue. Listen, that's between you and your wife. So Go home and enjoy that one. My only thing
Hey,
is,
he's missing day 3 of the draft.
yes,
He's
the
gonna
day that
he's going to counseling.
nobody cares for.
He's going to counseling.
No, but it's like when sitting over here thinking about this, I'm like, yo, the only issue I have, and this is the real question. Now, was Mike Vrabel a valid candidate for Coach of the Year? Yes. Was Drake May a valid candidate for MVP? Yes. Did Diane Rossini vote for both of them for the awards? Yes. You got to sit over here. Even though we know they're deserving of it, we got to sit over here and ask. Was it because he's piping you down?
Well, another very obvious question is what if anything, other tidbits of information has she been sharing with him over the past few years? Because they found a picture of them going back 2020. Then in
there was a
York
kissing
dimly lit
picture.
restaurant.
Yeah, like, yo, what? Are we serious here? Like, listen. I really wonder about PIs. Like, could I be a PI? How much should I get paid?
You probably get paid a pretty penny to not stand out in any room that you walk in, so you can take these pictures and get this evidence.
Yo, oh, here we go. So, like that's it has to be a good penny because, Mike Vrabel's going to Phoenix. All right, I guess I got to fly to Phoenix too, and you're paying for it.
Pretty much. It's a stipend for food.
Yo, listen, and like, wait, so pretty much you're living free. What's good, Maximilian? Welcome to the 2026 season. This is when the season fully starts. All right. I know free agency happened and all that other jazz, but no, now that the draft is happening, the season is officially really kicking off right now. That's my take. Any disagreements?
Yeah, that's true because you know what? The season doesn't start until these teams don't get who they want, and they have to start scrambling before the actual start of the season. So,
okay. Now, before we even get into the draft, any other NFL news you want to talk about other than your? Oh, by the way, what is up with Boston sports coaches and just like getting caught cheating?
That's the Patriots way. That's the new Patriots way. Okay.
What do you mean? But what about Ime Udoka when he was with the Celtics?
There's something in the water in Boston. I don't know what to tell you.
Dog, and Nia Long is hurt. Did you hear what she said like a week ago?
Isn't she dating much younger and happy that they go home after?
She just wants people to sign the NDA, knock her cobwebs out, and then go home. Leave. Don't even spend the night. Just go home. I'll get you an Uber. Like, yo. Nia Long.
Who would have thought?
Yo, listen. So Max is saying in the chat, now that Vrabel has sold his oats and got his shit wet, we can finally get back to the issue at hand, getting the roster ready. So let's talk about your roster. No, actually, before we talk about your roster, let's talk about the Cowboys roster. Hold on. Did you hear this report that came out? Was it today or yesterday?
Yesterday. They want Pickett to play under the franchise tag?
Yep, they're not even going to offer him a long-term deal.
I have some notes that I've been taking for a video I want to make on that, and it's every time the Cowboys do this, it ends up costing them a lot of money, and the player they expect to get, they don't necessarily get.
But truth be told, it kind of is salary cap malfeasance to be paying 2 top 5 wide receivers and a quarterback.
I agree, but this is the bet that they've created. They have to figure something out here.
You got to trade him. You franchise and
has
trade.
he proven enough? Has he proven enough in the 1 year that? Has he proven enough?
Last year. Okay, so a lot of people have revisionist history because remember we called him the crash out king when he was on Pittsburgh, right? And I want to give him some grace to say that he finally went with a good quarterback. And he finally acted a whole lot better. I will say that. But then there was a span when he was disconnected on the field for about a game or two. And people saw that. Because I remember being a Pittsburgh fan and was like, that's the George Pickens I know.
And there he is.
And then CeeDee Lamb reeled them back in. So the thing is, has he proven that he can be a top talent? Yes. You just need to have that true leader in the locker room that can reel him in. We did not have that in Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin is the coach. He can only lead you so much. If he don't respect the other players in the locker room, then he won't. He respects CeeDee Lamb. You know what I mean? So, like, if I was to be, if we were to be honest right now, and the Cowboys were to trade him, what locker room could he go in that there would be a person that can reel him and be like, yo, calm down?
So you need strong. You need either a strong quarterback who he's going to respect. Well,
mainly
you need
a strong quarterback
that's going to get him the ball.
A strong quarterback without a wide receiver number one. Because again, you should not be in this salary cap era. You should not be paying 2 wide receivers over $30 million a year. I feel like Pickens is going to demand $30 million a year.
Listen, you can't knock what he went over to Dallas and did production-wise. The concern around him is going to be, has he grown up enough? Trust giving him $100 million plus contract right now.
He was the top 5 wide receiver of the year.
Hey, you know what? AJ Brown's going to be leaving the Eagles according to Diana Rossini. So
yeah,
maybe the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. Hold on. Jalen Hurts couldn't get AJ Brown to reel in. He's going to be able to do George Pickens? Come on now. Relax. How do I feel about Tomlin joined NBC? Honestly, and I've said this before, I don't know if you heard this, but me being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I listen to a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers media. There's too much racial undertones in Pittsburgh, and I'm kind of glad that Tomlin is out. The media did not deserve him. Do you know that some media people were saying, everyone keeps saying Tomlin's going to go on an NFL show or whatever. He doesn't have the personality for that. Tomlin's a boring guy. Like, what are you talking about? He does not have the personality to be an analyst on a TV show. And I'm like, are you stupid?
He's the king of the one-liners.
He's the
king of the one-liners post-conference.
Like, come on. The dumbest thing I've ever heard. So you know what, Mike Tomlin, go do your thing. Go show them. And honestly, as a Pittsburgh fan, I'm sad that you're gone, but I'm kind of glad that you're gone. Because as a black man, there's only so much that you could be enduring. Like, you know what I mean? No matter how annoyed I was with Mike Tomlin, I never would have shouted, fire Tomlin. Never.
Listen, this is the guy that gave us such popular quotes as, it's football. The ball snaps, you kick butt, or you get your butt kicked. It's good to have that anxiety or that urgency. It's associated with not knowing. We can't live in our fears.
Yo, you know what one of them was that I love? He's like, when he was talking to the players on the sideline, he was like, yo, if you blink, I'm cutting your eyelids off. All right? Like, come on, dog. GOAT coach, man. GOAT coach. By the way, Max, can you let us know if the volumes are looking pretty good, man? Let us know if any of the volume issues are popping up. But
listen,
yo,
where's Aaron Rodgers? Can you tell me? Where's your quarterback?
He is in a dark cave, I think. Where no cell phone reception. Ayahuasca, whatever that thing is called.
Ayahuasca. There you go.
I think we can't reach him right now, even if we wanted to. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna sit over here. Okay, look at that, T.J. Watt and Cam Hayward on the stage. Some people are saying, "Oh, Aaron Rodgers is gonna come on the stage with Roger Goodell to open the draft." I'm like, he better not. His feelings gonna get hurt. The fans are gonna boo him too, because someone said it best. And honestly, Art Rooney and Aaron Rodgers are really underestimated. I understand Aaron Rodgers has the right to do whatever he wants. Doesn't want to sign a contract? Cool. But you got to be real to yourself about how this is impacting the fans and how the fans look at you. him coming out on the stage to announce that I'm gonna be a Pittsburgh Steeler is not the time to do that, because you should have been said it. And the fans are kind of like, you know what? You're leading us on. And you know what? Go be about your business. Go do your own thing.
Hey,
go do your Oscar and don't come back.
Right now, there are no quarterbacks out there, so the fans will take what he gives them and they will like it. Is the way that this is gonna go. Okay?
No, listen.
And
honestly,
if he decides to come back.
honestly, a lot of fans are okay to ride the season out with Will Howard. We got to know what Will Howard is. And no, Max, that is actually the best thing. Max said in the chat 2 years ago, was it 2 or 3 years ago, when they asked him, "Oh, would you leave to go coach college?" And he was like, "No college has enough blank checks for him to go coach for them." My goat.
Listen, he is the king of the on-spot one-liner that just resonates.
For sure.
Yo, Pittsburgh showed up for the draft. Jeez.
Yeah, no, that's why we couldn't afford to go. That price went up. I was like, we're not even looking.
Jerome Bettis looking like he could go out and play defensive line right now.
Who?
Jerome Bettis, the bus.
Oh, play what? What position?
Defensive line.
I don't know about that.
Who was he? He was just talking to he was just talking to the job. Mike Bill Cowher.
Is that Ben Roethlisberger and Terry Bradshaw? Ben Roethlisberger.
What are you watching it on? I'm watching it on McAfee.
I'm watching the McAfee.
Oh, I'm not live. I'm not live. That's why. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Yo, all right.
Look at that. They got Big Ben to come out.
Yeah, nah. Listen, Big Ben has been critical, but I think really kind of fair with some of his criticism. He's still, but the thing is, you're the reason we're kind of set back, because you would not let us draft a quarterback. So, yeah. All right.
Listen, just so
what are you looking forward to in this draft? Okay, so actually, no. Let me phrase the question this way. For you right now, and I'm going to put a poll in the chat, because this has been the question that a lot of people have been asking. How many trades in the first round today?
Hey, there's several teams. There are multiple teams that have 2 picks. Cleveland, Dallas, Kansas City, all have multiple picks in the first round.
So how many trades are going to happen in the first round?
I'd say at least 2. At a minimum 2. I could very easily see one of these multiple draft pick teams bundling up and trying to move up a couple spots to go get someone they really want. What have you heard about this year's draft? Is it one of the legendary drafts, or is it just kind of ho-hum?
It's actually a pretty good and deep draft. And I was talking to someone about this, but it's really hard to really get into it when there's not going to even be 2 quarterbacks drafted in the first round. And hold on, you're mowing your yard now? Like, do you still have sunlight? Like, come on, Max. He's mowing his yard now.
Where's Max? Max, where are you?
He's in the DMV area.
Ah, okay.
Sun should still be thing. But, yeah, no, like, it's just underwhelming in quarterback, so I feel like that's the reason why. Now, I don't know how many. I know there's going to be some good wide receivers. I don't think there's going to be any, like, Justin Jefferson wide receivers in this draft. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any of that in there.
All right, so if there's nothing special in this year's draft, it's going to be a lot of fill out the roster type players.
Well, no, there is special. Listen, there's going to be good defensive linemen, There are great edges. There are some good wide receivers, one tight end worth mentioning, pretty deep in offensive line talent. So unless you're talking about like stuff like that, then yeah, I guess it is just to fill your roster out. But there's gonna be some like I think Sonny Styles might do something this year. I really think Sonny Styles might be kind of good out there.
See, you just hit the nail on the head on what I want the Patriots to do. The areas I want them to focus this year in this year's draft is edge rusher.
Okay.
I think they need to be able to pressure quarterbacks. They need, believe it or not, I think they need another offensive tackle. I'm not saying that what's his face dinosaur hands there. Will Campbell. I'm not saying that he's bad, but our offensive line needs some serious work.
So
and beyond that,
hold on. Need some serious work, as in replace him?
No, I'm not saying replace him. We have to continue to develop our offensive line. I think there were some positive steps last year, but if the playoffs showed us anything, we still have a long way to go on the offensive line front. I think if the offensive line gets a bit better, that might help Drake May a bit with his fumbling issues, his fumbleitis that he experiences.
Okay.
We gotta give him a line that's gonna give him more time, and I know that's easier said than done, but the line needs to continue to develop.
I feel like offensive line is the hardest thing to draft.
I can see it. You gotta get 5 different people working all on the same page. Oh, it's a lot of work. I can see why it's difficult. It's not as simple as pick the biggest, fattest guy and put him in front of the quarterback.
Yo, honestly, again, and to quote my friend Rude, who said this first, I really hate the fact that they be like, the draft is not open. The Raiders are on the clock. No, the Raiders have been on the clock since the Super Bowl. Like, it should really be like, with the first pick of the round to start the draft, the Raiders select. Has there ever? Well, let me put it this way: when was the last time there's been the first round pick of first overall pick where we're not sure who it is?
It's a waste of 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes of our time that none of us will get back. Damn it.
Well, it used to be 10, so they said we're gonna bring it down to 8 for you guys.
Yeah, they cut it down.
So they'll ask.
So wait a minute. They're only doing the first round tonight?
Yes.
Is that what they did last year?
Yeah, so it was the first round on Thursday, then second and third on Friday, and then 4th through 7 on Saturday.
Okay.
And then the Saturday one is pretty much all day.
All right. While we wait, what do you think? Do you think Mendoza is going to have an impact with the Raiders? Do you think he's the savior? I read a lot of reports that suggested that he was a poor man. That he was slightly better than Cam Ward, and we all saw how the Cam Ward experiment, at the bare minimum, started last year.
That's a good question. I don't know if he is the answer, but he is at least a step in the right direction. Can he win you can he lead your team to a Super Bowl? I don't think so. Then again, give him a few years, he might grow into something. But can he be the quarterback of a Super Bowl winning team? Could be.
Here's my bold take on him. He's going to be the next quarterback potentially labeled a bust, and he's going to have to leave the Raiders to resurrect his career.
Dang, so you're saying he's on the Sam Darnold? He's on the Sam Darnold trajectory. He's on the Sam Darnold trajectory.
Yes.
So are you
saying
there are
going to be some flashes in year one?
Is it because of him or is it because of the Raiders, the organization?
No, because of the Raiders. I mean, the Raiders.
You
the
don't
Raiders
think Tom Brady can help him? Tom Brady can really help him.
Tom Brady's not playing for them. That's the problem with a lot of these greats who think, oh, okay, well, I'll just go behind the scenes and I'll cherry pick some players. No, it's really not that simple. If it were that simple, Michael Jordan would have multiple championships as an owner.
And Max saying if we want a multi-trade draft, look forward to next year. but there's going to be a lot of decent quarterbacks. Listen, next year, I can tell you right now, next year, there might not be any trades for draft picks next year until like a week before the draft, or at least until after the Super Bowl, because I think every team wants to save as many picks as they possibly can
to try to get Archie Manning.
To get Archie Manning or Sellers. There's at least going to be, because they're not going to be eligible anymore, 5 quarterbacks, give or take. Okay.
Ooh.
So that's my take on Mendoza. I think he can be decent enough. I think the Raiders are going to be better than people give him credit for. Honestly, last year, other than the coach, they got rid of the coach. They got rid of everybody. They got rid of the quarterback, Geno Smith. Okay, so I don't even want to talk about the Raiders right now yet. I know they did their pick. I want to talk about Geno Smith and the Jets.
Geno, listen, put some respect on his name, okay? Because he's gonna be a starter next year. It's already decided.
Yeah. He can be a starter. He was also a starter for the Raiders, and look what he got them, Mendoza. So here is my take, and this is gonna sound really crazy, but bear with me. I think the Jets are actually making a good decision as long as they do not draft a quarterback in the first 2 rounds this year. Do not get Ty Simpson. Okay?
As long as they don't draft a quarterback?
Do not draft a quarterback. Do not draft Ty Simpson. Here's the reason why I say that. You're not sure if you're going to have Aaron Glenn coach the 2027 season. And I hate the concept of rookie quarterbacks having a coach 1 year, coach fired next year, another coach the year after. So work with Geno Smith, Aaron Glenn, coach for your job. Okay? If you get the number 1 pick, you're fired. If you get the number 2, if you get a top 5 pick, you're fired. Okay? If the defense does again next year, if the defense ties itself for the record of no interceptions in the season, you're fired. Okay? You need to do better. So build the roster up around Geno and then go win games. You're not going to go revamp his career. You're not going to do all that. But you win 7 to 9 games with Geno Smith as your quarterback, I don't think he should be fired. It shows improvement on the year before. Now let him go get a quarterback, because only get a quarterback when you're sure that you're going to keep the coach.
7 to 9 games, that puts you picking what? 12 to 15? 12 to 16?
Yeah. And in 12 to 15, trade your future to get the quarterback. Or don't. Look, as much as you like Bo Nix a lot, he was drafted like 12.
I like Bo Nix only because he was a 4-year college player. He didn't just get in there for a year. So I'm a big fan of quarterbacks that get a chance to play.
Do you like Carson Beck? He graduated college 2 years ago.
And is he coming out this year?
Yeah, he's finally eligible for he finally is done. The NCAA told him you can no longer play here because he graduated 2 years ago.
Yes. Okay, ready? A quarterback like that, I feel more comfortable drafting only because through 4 years, 5 years, whatever amount of years he's played now,
will not start.
He's seen a lot.
He will not play for any team. He will not play. Carson Beck will not be playing for any team.
Why? You think because he spent too much time in college?
He spent all his time in college because he couldn't get it in the league. And on top of that, this man got no arm strength.
I don't know enough about him, but I do typically favor the 3 to 4 year college players. If you're saying, how many years did he play? If the NCAA is kicking you out, I mean...
No, that's the thing. He really did. David Bailey. Oh, the Jets select David Bailey?
Hey.
Yo, okay. Here's the reason why I'm really surprised about David Bailey. Okay, before I even get into that, because there's so much. First, I want to read Max's
that defense.
Max's
That's
comment.
what I'm talking about, Jets.
No, I again, like I said, do not draft a quarterback. First, Max's comment. He's like, we're worried about De'Ron Manning. Peyton Manning's already working with his son, and his son is apparently as tall as him. So, maybe Arch is the quarterback. Maybe he's not, whatever. But do you think another Manning can actually meet the Manning standard?
If there is another Manning that can do it, I'm betting on Peyton's son because of the hands-on development that he can get from his dad.
Okay. Now, here's the funny thing about the whole David Bailey. Did you hear the whole controversy about how the Jets canceled his visit?
No, I didn't.
So they had because every team can have 30 players visit the facility and all that stuff. He was supposed to go visit them last week, and the Jets canceled it. They just canceled it. They're like, nah, we don't need you to come in. So now everyone's like, oh, damn, then the Jets don't want David Bailey. So, Now, the thing is, Peter Schrager has been swearing up and down. It's like, I don't know. I think they know. And they're like, why waste one of our 30 visits with someone we know we're going to take when we could just see someone else that we're not too sure about that? But everyone's like, nah, you always have your top pick that you're going to put $50 million invested into, make him come to the facility. So everyone was like, the Jets are not taking David Bailey. Boom. Look at that.
Listen, you know how most teams are pretty decent at drafting a particular position. I trust the Jets in drafting defensive players, defensive line, edge type players. I trust them in doing that.
Oh, Cousin is actually you believe in Archie. You believe in Archie. Okay. I didn't know that. I ain't see that coming.
Archie had a really tough start last year, but he finished the year really strong. The player he was at the end of the year versus how he started.
So then the question becomes, which one's the real Arch?
The one at the end of the year that developed and gained the confidence and had to go through the ups and downs. Not the one at the beginning of the... at the beginning of the year, I think they were talking about him being a potential Heisman candidate. Like, wait a minute. He hasn't even played yet. Let the man play some ball. Also, next year will be a much better year for Archie to come out, especially if the Raiders aren't going to be picking at the top. Who knows where the Browns are going to be picking next year?
Listen, the Browns are going to be picking... Ooh, actually... That's a real good question. So Cousin M believes Archie he developed that dog in him. Okay, all right, cool.
Listen, listen to Cousin M. That's a wise man right there. Wise man.
I don't know. Me and Cousin M don't agree on a lot of things sometimes when it comes to football, though. Mind you, hold on. I just saw this tweet and I've got to retweet it. Maybe Mike Vrabel got a little confused about what type of cheating helps with the Patriot winning Super Bowls. Big difference. Big difference. So we talked about David Bailey, Archie Manning's next year. There was something else I wanted to mention. What was it? What were we talking about? Oh, back to Mendoza. I feel like the draft is flying by. The Cardinals already think. I believe the Raiders are on a good path, and also, and we're not gonna have a chance to talk about them tonight because they're not picking tonight. Who I actually really believe in this year. This is my hot take. You ready for this?
Uh-oh.
I think the Bengals are going to win the AFC North.
Why?
And I'm sitting over here and I'm questioning why. I'm questioning why I feel that way. But when I really look at it, okay. What was the Ravens' issue last year?
Defense.
Was it defense?
What's his face got hurt for? It was Burrow was out for a number of games.
No, I'm talking about the Ravens. The Ravens. What was the Ravens issue last
Oh,
year?
the Ravens. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Ravens. What's his Lamar Jackson missed several games last year.
No, I don't want to
And
hear that because
he
I
had a
don't want to
real-
hear that because he was 1-4 before he got hurt. I don't want to hear that.
They had an inconsistent season. They had a slow start. It was an uphill battle for them all year
Are
long.
we putting
and
that
still
on?
towards the end, they still nearly made the playoffs.
Are we putting that completely on John Harbaugh?
I'm putting a good chunk of it on them. I mean, hey, how do you start 1-4? Why isn't your team ready? What's the problem here?
I think the team is just really not that good. I think we're overcorrecting, trying to blame. There has to be someone to blame. I think it's the roster. Derrick Henry's going to be a year older. They still don't have a wide receiver one. They lost Isaiah Likely, and they committed to freaking what's that tight end? Mark Andrews. They committed to him for another 3 years.
Mark Andrews should be.
It's a contract year for Lamar. You think he's gonna want to play? If he's a little dinged, you think he's gonna want to play the risk his next bag?
Well, that's going to be an interesting thing to watch this year because he has a history of for contract years. I'm not putting it on the line.
Exactly. And Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals. I like it. I wanted Jeremiah Love to go to the Titans. I actually want him to go to the Titans. Put him with Cam Ward.
That would have been a nice pairing. Young quarterback, young running back.
It would have been. But you know what? Don't talk about the Patriots on the clock. Nah, we can talk about them when they're on the clock. But no, like I think the Ravens are not as good as we think they are. The Steelers are who I believe them to be. They're not gonna win the division again next year. The only thing about the Bengals is will Joe Burrow last the whole season? And I more believe that Joe Burrow might last the full season than the Ravens actually figuring out their issue with Lamar on the contract here.
Actually, as you kind of go through the division there, it is a wide open year for them. The Steelers are figuring it out.
Exactly.
The Ravens, you could say, are figuring it out. They've got a brand new coach, so it's going to be a new system there. That there's a learning curve that you've got to allow there.
Hold on, who got pick number 4? Because you're saying Sonny Styles is next. I don't know if Sonny Styles is next. Who's the 4th pick?
The Titans.
Titans? Honestly, The Titans need to get a wide receiver. You need to get that boy some help. You need to get Cam Ward some help. They need an offensive weapon. I don't know. I think a wide receiver is coming off the board right here, or the Titans trade back and then still get a wide receiver. But
who was it that came back for them last year? Didn't Ridley come back for them last year?
Yeah, Ridley was not that good. He's another year older again. It wasn't the best. Just truth be told, it was not the best. All right, so back to the thing. Like I'm saying, like I don't think the Ravens with Lamar on a contract year. I don't think the Browns are the Browns, and the Steelers. I'm praying go with excuse me. I go with Will Howard, and regardless of whoever we have as quarterback, we have at best the 3rd quarterback in the division. At best. Maybe the 4th. Because if Shador figures it out, I'd rather have Shador over Aaron Rodgers or Will Howard. I feel like that should not be a controversial statement.
I see the Browns rolling with Shador and just moving on from what's his face. And unfortunately, he's got a really bad contract, but moving on to the Steelers wouldn't be the end of the world for Deshaun Watson if he could still throw the ball. Until you guys figure...
No. I wouldn't even... No, because I'm not taking... First off, you can't trade Deshaun because nobody wants that contract. You know it's a bad contract. Everyone knows it's a bad contract.
That contract.
Nobody's going... You would have to give your first-round pick with Deshaun for someone to take that contract on.
years from now, but if they ever get rid of these guaranteed contracts that they seem to kind of be going down the path of, that's going to be one of the reasons. Deshaun Watson's contract is going to be one of the reasons, okay?
Yeah, no, that's literally the reason. Like for real, for real. But yeah, no, I think the Bengals getting sexy Dexy, right? I don't mind that because again, they also I believe his name is Isaiah Stewart from last year. Listen, you kind of short that defensive line is going to be something you need to respect. You know what I mean? Now the corners and safety and all that other stuff, they still need Jesus on that one. But
is it too soon to? Do you see the Baltimore Ravens being a playoff team this coming season?
I have to say yes. I can't say no.
For my book. What?
My fault. You're cutting in and out. What'd you say?
No, based on their performance last year, they lose that automatic kind of playoff just because they have Lamar Jackson. For me, they lose that. They've got to earn it. And
okay, hold on.
Anywhere near reality.
Hold on. If you're gonna go with that, then you got to say the Chiefs also lose it too.
Why? Mahomes tore an ACL.
Week 14 or whatever.
It doesn't matter. If he didn't tear that ACL,
they were eliminated. They were eliminated from playoff contention by the time his ACL got torn.
No, they weren't. He tore his ACL in the game that was the deciding factor.
Yeah, no, it was if you win, you still have like 1.5% chance of making the playoffs. You still need other things. They needed help and a lot of help to be able to make the playoffs by the time he tore his ACL. It wasn't just winning out was not going to guarantee them getting in. They needed to win out and they needed help. Because at that point, they already lost to the Chargers twice and everything like that. So they lost all the tiebreakers. They had no tiebreakers whatsoever.
All right, fine. Hey, I'm with you. Let's play this game. Fine. Let's remove both Lamar and Patrick Mahomes. Who's the current Himothy of the NFL then?
All right, fair enough. You got that. You got that, boss.
Because as I'm looking around, hold on, Sam Darnold.
Yes, Deshaun Watson and Kirk Cousins. Well, no, for some reason, no one's killing.
Yep, that's another one.
No one's killing Kirk Cousins for his guaranteed contracts. They're like, yeah, no, it is what it is. What I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you for the Titans? What did I tell you for the Titans? Did I not call it? Did I not call it?
Yo, they didn't even waste any time either.
Nah, they took some time because they were. Shefty tweeted that they were taking some calls, but no one was willing to pay what the Titans wanted. So then they're like, you know what? We'll just get our receiver, Carnell Tate. I love it. I'm rooting for Cam Ward this year. I am rooting for Cam Ward. So I love it. There we go.
Is he wearing? What is he wearing? Is he wearing like a MC Hammer suit?
He's wearing a chemisette with a suit on. You know what? I was also taking a look. The Titans got Carnell Tate. My fault. Okay, yeah, no. So with the number 4 pick, the Titans get Carnell Tate. All right, wide receiver, Ohio State. Now, did the name rhyme? Yes. Am I a Rapido? No. But I am Dylan. Anyway, no trades so far. This is interesting. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, no. So listen, I'm not gonna say that the Ravens are not gonna make the playoffs. 7 teams make it. I just don't think they're gonna win the AFC North. I think that the other issue that I have is they lost their offensive center, the best one in the league with Linderbaum. He's with the Raiders. They lost another offensive lineman. He went to go join John Harbaugh. John H. They went to go join him in New York. Isaiah Likely went to go join the coach in New York. So the fact that 2 offensive players also followed you to New York kind of told me that some of the players did not believe you were the issue. They're like, nah, that's my coach. I'm following my coach.
No, well, we've had the conversations before. One of the problems
I got
with
you, two
Lamar
stop.
Jackson, it's a double-edged sword with him. His running makes him dynamic. However, if you're going to be running this much, you're not going to be able to keep the wide receivers happy. I mean, you got to keep the wide receivers happy. You have to be able to get them the ball
Well,
more
no, it's
than on
not.
broken plays.
I think it's even worse than that. I think because of them running the ball so much, they can't get wide receivers to come to them. Like, let's be honest. You know what? No, better yet. You know how we were asking this question earlier and we kind of got sidetracked off of it? We're gonna bring it back. The Ravens should trade for George Pickens. They don't have a wide receiver one. Lamar might be able to reel George Pickens in.
One, yep.
Lamar might be able to reel Pickens in. He might be able to reel him in. Like, yo, big dog, relax. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, he really is wearing a chemisette with a blazer on top. That's crazy. He's wearing a wife beater.
No, it looks like a tracksuit that he's got on. It's a weird outfit, but whatever. Good for him.
I was actually looking at because they had him stand up on the stage before the draft really started. I was actually like, you know what? His was the most, not outlandish, but like most out there outfit. But I'm like, I think we're coming back to fashion. I think we're coming back with fashion, though. I think we're kind of coming back, and I'm okay with that because people were doing a little too much these past few years. I'm not gonna lie, fashion has gotten a little too much.
It all started with Emmitt Smith when he wore that crop top, like the belly showing tux that year.
Yo, listen, that one was crazy.
Hey, do you think Pickens signs the franchise tag and plays for 27?
I think it's a sign of franchise tag and get traded. He's gonna hold out. He's gonna hold out until they tell him, yo, we got a team that wants you and they're willing to trade you and give you a long-term deal. And that's the only time. That's the only way you're gonna get me to sign that franchise tag.
Hold on, would that be a sign and trade? Do they do sign and trades in the NFL? I should.
Well, for franchise tag is the only way you can do a sign and trade because there isn't like dead cap associated with it. You know what I mean? It's a 1-year guaranteed contract.
So then immediately when he gets to the other team, they then just ink him to now a 3 or 4 year deal.
Exactly. And the thing is, George Pickens has the leverage right now where he could be like, I'm not going to sign it until you like, oh, the Ravens are going to trade for you. Okay. But in order for us to trade you, we need you to sign the franchise tag. Well, how much are the Ravens trying to pay me on the contract? Ravens going to be like, oh, we're going to give you a 3-year, $20 million contract. Then I ain't signing it. You know what I mean? That's when they do I won't sign this franchise tag until you have a contract ready for me so that once I sign this franchise tag, I can sign that long-term contract as well. All right. So the Giants are on the clock with pick 5. The pick is in. Two Stock Shakur, I'm gonna put you on game. I'm gonna let you know who it is once we find out who it is.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat too. I got you.
Like, what do you think the Giants should go?
4-13. Hey,
you said 4-13. What? Oh, that was their record.
No, I was looking at their record from last year. I was gonna say over under more or less 4 wins for the Giants again this year, or what?
No. I think
Jackson Dart looks promising.
Malik Neighbors is back, and with the coach
Scatterbo.
Listen, I don't know if Scatterbo is gonna be. That's when we need McDuggins to be in here to let me know the status on Scatterbo. But honestly, for the NFC East, I could see if AJ Brown is traded. AJ
Brown will be traded. Go ahead.
I could see the Giants maybe getting the 2nd seed in the NFC East.
Being a wild card team, you mean?
Yeah, the second place in NFC East. Giants should go to hell. That's crazy. Patriot hate talking right there.
So who do you got winning the NFC East then?
It's the Commanders' year. It's the Commanders' year for sure, in my opinion. Depending on what the Cowboys do in this draft and with George Pickens, they may take the second seed. But to me, Eagles are finishing third. No matter what, I believe Eagles are finishing third in the NFC East this year. So
this is gonna be year 3 for Jalen Daniels, right?
Yes, and last year was full injuries. So therefore, I'm not even like thinking too much about it.
Yeah, last year's a wash. Yeah. We're not gonna.
I remember in like one game, I think Jaden Daniels got concussed. Austin Eckler tore his ACL. In literally one game, 2 people were down and out immediately. Like, I was just like, all right. And by the way, Roger Goodell, you talking too much. Who the hell did they pick?
Right? Who are these people? And I can't hear it, but okay.
The New York Giants select Arvell Reese. Okay. So they worked on the edge, not offensive line. I'm kind of surprised.
That's another team that if they're drafting, a defensive lineman or an edge, that I believe in them. They have a proven track record of, hey, we can identify and pick these guys out.
Hold on. Two Stock, you said we smoking crack. What am I smoking crack about? But the Eagles are definitely going to be third, with AJ Brown gone. I think Commanders are going to win it. If the Cowboys are able to trade George Pickens and you do something with that to shore up their defense and do 2 great picks on defense this year, right?
That keeps them pretty competitive.
Because they got 2 first-round picks this year. You do 2 great picks on defense. You shore up the defense with the George Pickens trade. The defense is really the only issue I have with the Cowboys.
Yeah, the loss of Parsons, they haven't rebounded for that. But with 2 picks, if they shore up the defense.
Hold on. The Cleveland Browns traded the pick to Kansas City. Kansas City moves up to take pick number 6.
What did I tell you? Watch KC. Hold on, are you sure? Where are you seeing this?
That's the thing. I got it up on 2 different things. I got ESPN up and I got McAfee up. That's crazy. All right, so the Chiefs moved up to pick 6. I think it's to get. They gave up 2 second-round picks for it, a second and a third. They swap it first. They gave a second and a third for this, so they have to be going. If not for the tight end, then who are they going for?
Oh, the pick is in. Offensive tackle or
you think the Eagles will be second if AJ is gone? Listen, without AJ, that team, I really feel like people need to stop disrespecting AJ Brown. Okay? I'm sorry, Max, but people like with that take are what really annoys me. When Saquon ran for so much, yes, Saquon is a great running back. Okay, great.
Part of that was who was keeping the pressure off.
You got AJ Brown on the outside. They can't commit to playing 8 in the box. You take AJ Brown out. Devontae Smith is not a number 1 wide receiver. He will not demand double coverage.
Chance to prove it.
Listen, he's not going to prove it because he's not it. He's not him. So when Devontae Smith is getting single covered on the outside, and you're going to sit over here and be like, Saquon, you got to run in the full box like you're back in New York. Like, yo, guess what? It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Like, people, and again, Jalen Hurts is not a top 5 quarterback. And honestly, I don't know if I could say that Jalen Hurts is He has clutch in him. I give him that. He has clutch. I really question his leadership. I really question his leadership after the last 2-3 years.
He's another quarterback that this year has to be a show and prove year.
No,
You
no, no,
have
no.
to.
Go ahead. No, keep saying what you're saying.
No, he has to have a statistically better year this year. It can't be this dink and dunk. You're not throwing the ball to your wide receiver. He just needs to step up somehow, and have a significantly better year this year. And with the looming loss of AJ Brown, it's going to be interesting. If you don't think Devontae Smith is a true number one, that means that Saquon is going to be facing 8-9 in the box again. And it's going to be a repeat of what it was last year for him then.
Literally. Listen, last year he didn't face the Bucs. He's going to face this year if AJ Brown is gone.
Production-wise, it'll be similar. I was just saying.
Oh no, not a second and third. The Chiefs gave up a 3rd and a 5th round pick. A 3rd and a 5th round pick and swap first to move up 3 spots.
The Browns get 9, 74, and 148.
I really want to know who they picked up. Like, I'm waiting to hear who the pick is. Okay. Wow, the Chiefs select Mansour Delane, the cornerback. Okay, so they did trade a corner for that 29th pick, I believe it was. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I need to take a look at the draft board again because I need to understand the reasoning behind this. Because who were they afraid was going to jump up and take the corner from them? You know what I mean? You only do that trade because you're afraid someone's going to jump up and cut you in line. So taking a look right now at the draft, would the Commanders have taken a corner? The Saints? I don't know if the Saints or the Commanders would have taken a corner. The Saints need to go offense for sure, offensive line or an offensive weapon. The Commanders, maybe. But the question is, who was trying to trade up to get a corner? Was the Cowboys trying to trade up to get a corner? No. I'm really trying to figure out who do they feel was going to jump up to get him? Who do you think would have jumped up to get a corner?
Why do you think it wouldn't have been the Cowboys? Didn't they recently release one of their...
Yeah, but if the Cowboys were going to jump up, right? The Commanders are not trading back with you because division rival. And the Saints might trade with you, and the Saints were above the Chiefs. So yeah, maybe because it's not the Dolphins are not trying to trade up to get one player. They are in a full rebuild. I feel so sorry for that quarterback that just signed up. What's his name? Malik Willis? Yeah, I feel so sorry for Malik Willis. Mm-hmm. That man has been hold like Christmas, all right? Because you came in and you had Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. 2 weeks later, you lost Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
And Jalen
Waddle. So it has to be the Cowboys. And really,
but is that really the Cowboys' biggest need, cornerback? Wouldn't they be looking for an edge guy or
exactly? That's why I'm
linebacker?
Like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know why the Chiefs were moving. Like, I really want to know.
My theory could be that everyone was so impressed by what Christian Gonzalez did in the Super Bowl and the fact that he's about to get paid that they see the value in having, a cornerback, an elite cornerback. Could be.
Boo this man. Boo. Yo, that's a crazy take. Nah,
Hey, the
I'm
Browns
really gonna
still have
be.
another first round pick. So you know what?
Yeah, they are.
The Browns still have another first round pick, which means now they have three players in the top 100 plus the 148. Now that they might be onto something here if they can
No, for real.
get the
They
right
really
players now with
might
the
be.
picks they
You
make.
know what? Listen, the moment I heard that they were like, we're gonna have Shador take #1 reps in their practice this week, then I already knew that at least, they're not as dysfunctional as, some other organizations are, like the Steelers.
Hey, this coach might know a thing or two here.
He might. Although he don't know how to get his haircut time so that he can make it for the coach's picture. But, when it comes to figuring out your players and stuff, you might be on to something. You heard that story? Did you hear that story?
No, fill me in.
They were
Mike
having the
McCarthy
coach
didn't
owners
show
meeting.
up.
No, not Mike McCarthy. The owners
Not Mike.
were having the coaches were having the picture, right? All the coaches are always there for the pictures, and they take all the coaches together, one group picture. Here are the coaches for the upcoming season. Okay, cool. I think his name is not Mike McDonald. I can't remember his name right now, but he is the head coach for the Browns. Missed it because he was busy getting a haircut for the picture. Like, nothing ever sounds more Cleveland Browns than your coach missed the coach's picture because he needed to get a haircut for that picture.
This is the man that's leading our organization. Not our, excuse me. I shouldn't be using our.
Okay,
But this is
I didn't
the
know you
man
were a
that's
Cleveland
leading
Browns
that
fan.
organization.
So hold on, you think Cleveland should have got a first round for next year? They can possibly get a first round. No one's giving up a first round.
What I'm saying is, I like the moves. If you can get, essentially, they went from one top 100 player with the number 6 pick. We'll give that to you, Kansas City. We'll get 2 other top 100 players. Plus, we still have another pick there.
Breaking news: the Commanders select Sonny Styles, linebacker. That's who I thought the Cowboys, if they traded up, that's who the Cowboys would have taken. You know what I mean? But again, I don't know. I don't know. The Chiefs know something, obviously, because they know more than I do. But Max, no one is trading a first round pick for 2027. I can promise you right now, in this draft, a first round pick from 2027 will not be traded this draft or during this offseason. Okay? It's not on the board. Everyone wants that pick for next year.
Quarterback hungry teams are going to need that pick for next year. If you're a team, then if you're a team and you're setting your quarterback, you're sitting pretty.
Yeah, no, and if you
don't
get a
have to
top
play
pick,
that game.
and if you get a top pick, then you're ready. You're sitting extra pretty because you're gonna be able to command anything.
Wait a minute. How many picks did the Chiefs move up?
3. They moved up from 9 to 6.
I thought their picks were lower.
No, they got the 9th pick this year because of it was a bad year. But you gonna sit over here and be like, oh no, it's because he tore his ACL in week 14 or whatever it was. Yeah, right. All right, back to my take about the NFC East at least. The Eagles are going to be the 3rd in the division if AJ Brown is gone. If AJ Brown is there, then 2nd. But most likely, I believe we all feel confident that AJ Brown is gone. We all feel confident he's a Patriot.
Yes. No, I'd like to see, and I mean it's very early. I give you can reserve the right to change, but let's play this game. If you already have the Eagles finishing 3rd in the NFC East, tell me where you have the other 3 teams finishing.
Commanders number 1.
Hey, hold on, Commanders are going to be 1.
Commanders are 1, and the Cowboys are either going to be 4 or they're going to be 2. And it's really based on if the Cowboys fix their defense in this draft.
I've got the Giants winning more than 4 games off the strength of Harbaugh alone.
Exactly.
I mean, we saw enough flashes from Jackson Dart last year, and the fact that Malik Neighbors is coming back. I think that if nothing else, the Giants will be fun to watch next year. How about that?
Harbaugh is going to get them, even let's say if he gets them like 7 wins, that still could be 4th in the division. Okay. I think the Commanders could go for 12 wins. The second place could go for 10. Third place could be 9. Like, I believe second and third.
Schedule's not even out yet, right?
No, the schedule's not even out, but I believe the Cowboys, or the third and second place in the NFC East will have between 7 to 10 wins. That's really just where I'm at. The Saints pick is in.
That's still pretty competitive division.
I didn't say it's not going to be a competitive division. Just because you're 4th in the NFC East don't mean that you're going to be a trash team. They could be, honestly, the 4th place could be a 7-win team.
Actually, you know what? This upcoming season is a bit on the exciting. It's a bit exciting when you look around the league. What's happening? You've got some of the older quarterbacks who got to kind of figure it out. You have to figure it out because you've got younger quarterbacks who are hungry and making some noise right now. Can we say automatically that the AFC West still belongs hands down to Patrick Mahomes? Can we say that? Coming off an injury, not knowing what the rest of the team around him is going to look?
Listen.
You've got a Denver Broncos team that's won way too many games by 1 score or less last year, but let's see what they do this year.
Again, I don't think the Broncos are going to be able to repeat that again. All right. So, listen. I got a few picks. I don't believe the Browns are going to be able to repeat what they did last year. I don't believe the Broncos are going to be able to repeat what they did last year. I don't believe the...
Well, hold on. Time out. Before you move on, what did the Browns do last year exactly?
I said Broncos. My fault. I meant Broncos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Broncos, okay. Yeah, they won way too many games by 1. You don't think they could build off that this year? And learn how to win?
Why are they swinging Sweet Caroline? Like, what the heck? No, they're not. They're not doing it. I don't believe. They're not gonna be. They're not winning the end. Okay, hold on. Who's gonna win the AFC West? I think I'll give it to the Chargers for the AFC West next year.
That's a safe pick. Oh, you know why that's a safe pick?
I
can't wait.
What do you mean? Hold on. This ain't I'm on fentanyl. What are we talking about? They need a decent quarterback, Maximilian. Okay, so hold on. I got 2 things I want to read. Yes, I do believe the Commanders can win 12 games next year. I do believe in Jaden Daniels, and the team is going to be healthy. So, yes, I believe in that one. So, I am not on anything. I can pass any drug test you give me. All right, that's first. Second, we need to have a conversation about the Cardinals. Yes, we do. And they got Jeremiah Love. Love it. They got Marvin Harrison. All right. I believe the Marvin Harrison experiment, as much as I was hard on Marvin Harrison, I am realizing it really was mostly Kyler Murray. So it is what it is. Because once Jacoby Brisket came in and was dicing it up, Marvin Harrison was balling. They got what I believe is a top 3 tight end in the league right now in Trey McBride. Okay? They need a decent quarterback.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson. Dun, 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 dun. Trade back in the first round to get him. Cardinals, you literally would be doing...
You're getting called out here because everyone... You're getting called out. Everyone is having a hard time seeing the Commanders get to 12 games. That's why I asked whether the schedules were out or not.
No, the schedules are not out.
I don't know who they're playing.
Okay. I'm giving them 4 division games. Okay? Out of 6, they're going to have a 4-2 record in the division. All right? So that's 4 right there. You know what I can look up though? Hold on.
They're not beating anybody in the NFC North, the Commanders. Well, they'll beat the Vikings. Maybe.
Hold on. I am pulling up.
Actually,
Okay, so I said they're gonna have 4 wins against the in the division. Um, let's say they lose to the Seahawks and the Rams. They're gonna beat the Colts. They're gonna beat the Texans. I'll give them the Falcons. That's 3 wins right there. So that makes it 7. No. 7 wins. Beat the Cardinals 8. Beat the Jaguars 9. Beat the Titans 10. Beat the Vikings
hold on.
11.
Are they playing the AFC South next year?
They are playing it looks like some of the AFC South, the Jaguars and the Titans. 2 of them. Oh yeah, no, they're playing the AFC South, yes. So they're gonna beat the Titans, they're gonna beat the Jaguars, and I believe they'll beat the Colts. And the Saints select wide receiver Jordan Tyson, Mr. Ow, my hamstring. What do you mean? Okay. Where are they gonna get a quarterback from then if it's not Ty Simpson? No, but yeah, no, isn't that like 12 wins right there? Vikings, Titans, Jaguars, Cardinals, Falcons. That's 5. Bengals, Colts. That's 7. And then 4 wins in the division. That's 11. All right, so I give them 1 up on that one. That's 12 wins right there.
Coming off an injury?
Yo, listen, getting drafted is very emotional, bro. Damn, but he got boogers coming out of his snot, crying. That is not on national television, my guy. Damn.
Oh, look at him. Damn.
Right? That joint just blew out hella hard. You did it though.
Yo, my man looks like he's ready to go to work right now.
Yo, he's like, he has a motivated face. Now you got him and Chris Olave with your quarterback, Tyler Shuck, right? And okay, so hold on. Now I feel like I got to defend myself here. Like I'm like, what? Why are people so against me? Listen, Ty Simpson is the only quarterback they can get right now to help the Cardinals. I don't know any other quarterback. What they got 2 options right now: Jacoby Brissett, and that's it, right?
Is Brissett back next year? That's who's as of right now is the quarterback for next year, right?
He's back next year, yeah. Gardner Minshew and Jacoby Brissett. They need Tyson.
Minshew.
The seatbelt division. So, cousin them being a Panthers fan, believing in his corners, believing that they're going to be able to hold the Saints down. All right. And cousin them, if you're going to say that I'm out of here with 12, then how many wins you got for the Commanders, bro? Like, don't just say that I'm crazy. Tell me what you got. I want to hear y'all answers, okay? I want to hear y'all answers.
What was their record last year?
Like 4 wins. I don't have.
Oh no, 3-14 they went last year. Jeez, yeah. They're gonna win more than.
Oh, for sure, they're definitely
no,
gonna
I'm
win more than 3
looking
games.
at the wrong teams. No, I'm sorry, I was looking at the Tennessee Titans when I said the 3 games.
Cleveland Browns are on the clock and the pick is in. Why do I feel like this draft is kind of flying by?
Oh, the Commanders won 5 games last year.
Okay,
They could
but
double
Max, I
their
hear
output.
you about rather wait for next year to get a quarterback, but that's going to be really hard to do, right? Um, then they're going to fire the coach. You know what I mean? The coach is going to be fired. The whole thing is going to be a dumpster fire. They got to show some sort of progress, right? And putting Jeremiah Love in that situation is abuse. Putting Trey McBride through another year of nothingness is abuse. Marvin Harrison is about to be. You need to know if you're going to pick your 5th-year option. If anything,
Beyond that,
they should have got themselves a quarterback in the free agency this year.
If for no other reason to know what they have Marvin Harrison, because if he is the factor number one, that's going to be running you $30+ million a year. And are you in that space where you can afford to be spending that on a wide receiver if you don't have?
Breaking news: the Browns select offensive lineman Spencer Fano. Is he the first? No, he's not the first offensive lineman today, right? Is he? Mendoza.
I thought that the Browns were going to blow up.
He's the first offensive lineman off the board. Look at that.
I thought they were going to blow up their offensive line last year because of just aging. These guys, they have an aging offensive line.
Yeah,
not the worst offensive line, just getting older.
With Shador, you're going to want to have a better offensive line, at least as good as it can be. Okay. I think the Giants, the pick is in.
There's an adult in the room.
The Giants, the pick is in, and I honestly believe that they should take a wide receiver right now.
Somebody better to pair up with Malik.
Mekhi Lemon is really the best one they can. Because if not that, then they're gonna have to go with Francis. I cannot pronounce that last man's name, Mr. Hawaii. Okay, there we go. Okay, so they selected the offensive lineman from Florida. From the U. I really would have rather they get a wide receiver.
No, you see, you want to protect Jackson Dart.
Yeah, no, that is a need. That is a need.
Even though he has to stop seeking out contact, you want to protect him. Hold on, was that just the 10th pick?
Yeah, that's just the 10th pick.
That was an hour.
Max, to answer your question, because he just said they would have went for a quarterback if Jacoby was in the last year of his contract. This upcoming year is the last year of his contract. He signed a 2-year deal. This is the final year of his contract coming up. So you have Jacoby Brissett. The Dolphins got back-to-back picks. What do you mean they got back-to-back picks? How the Dolphins get back-to-back picks?
They probably
the Cowboys traded. Pick. Hold on, did the Cowboys trade for the pick?
From the Waddle trade?
No, the Cowboys are still on the clock. The Dolphins don't have back-to-back picks. Okay, yeah, no, don't scare me. Because I did see it on ESPN, like it blipped for a second that the Dolphins had it, and then it went right back to the Cowboys. So
they got pick number 30 and 12.
Who?
The
Dolphins, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So the Cowboys traded up to 11. The Cowboys were originally 12. So that's 2 trades right now. 2 trades in the first round.
I said a 2 minimum, so here we go. And you never gave your number. Oh, did you vote? What's the vote? What was your
I didn't
vote?
vote,
What's
but
the
right
poll
now
saying?
the poll is looking like 3-4 is in the lead. I really want to know what they gave up for it.
Hey, I gotta
Hold
eat
on.
while we're streaming, so give me a sec. I am still on. I just gotta.
Okay, no worries. Um, so they moved up one pick and gave up like a fifth and a sixth or something like that.
Really? For a team that needs help on defense, can you afford to be throwing away these draft picks? These late
Man,
round draft picks?
yeah, no. So Max, my thing had the same type of glitch where it was showing them back to back, but um, it was just updating. Um, the Dolphins only moved
That was
back
just
one pick, and they probably have like 3 people on their board that they're like, oh, as long as we get one of these 3 people, we're happy. So yeah, no, we'll move back one pick just to make sure you get who you want. We don't care. Is it Caleb Downs? Are the Cowboys taking Caleb Downs? Are the Cowboys drafting Caleb Downs? Is the Cowboys drafting Caleb Downs?
hey, he's viewed as the best available player right now.
Is he? Because usually, they devalue safeties. But yeah, no, he really is valued as the best remaining. But they should go with Ruben Bain. They should go with Ruben Bain. They need an edge. Replace Micah. They need Ruben Bain. It needs to be Bain. I'm looking at the best that's remaining. It needs to be Bain. I can't see it being anyone but Ruben Bain. If it's anything other than Ruben Bain, then the Cowboys are something.
They're dropping the ball.
Yeah. Fair
You
enough
need
to
to
say.
stabilize the edge position with Parsons being gone. But hey, don't worry about it because Jimmy Jones, he moved the run
Jerry
defense. You know
Jones.
how important the run
Jerry
defense is
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones, thank you. I was like Jimmy. It doesn't sound right.
Jimmy Johnson.
Thank you.
That's true. Okay, so they only gave up a 6th-round pick to move up. 2 6th-round picks. So they gave up to move up one spot. They gave up. They swapped it first, and they gave up 2 6 rounds. That's not bad. Yo. Yeah, he can draft his butt off, but he don't know how to sign them back. That's his issue, Max. Like he drafts talent. He drafts talent, but he just for some reason always somehow be like, listen. Oh, and by the way,
It's when it comes to
news.
contract negotiations that they suffer in
Yeah,
Dallas.
they really
it's
do.
contracts that they struggle with.
So George Pickens signed his franchise tag.
Oh wow!
He's getting traded in the 2nd round. He's getting traded for a 2nd-round pick. I think they're trying to get a 1st-round pick out of him, but I think he's going to be gone for a 2nd-round pick. Yo, did I see someone on ESPN saying the Steelers will trade for George Pickens back? And I was like, yo, come on, dog. Like, that would be the stupidest thing the Steelers could do.
That would be hilarious.
That would be the stupidest thing they could have done. Like, for real, for real. Yo, can they announce? I know the pick is in. Oh, it's because they're on commercial. And they traded 2 5th-round picks, not 2 6th-round picks. 2 5th-round picks to move up one spot. They select Caleb Downs. Oh, they selected Caleb Downs.
Yep.
They didn't select Ruben Bain. Yo. One, I'm kind of pissed because Caleb Downs was someone I wish fell to Pittsburgh. I would have loved to have drafted him. But nah, B, I'm shocked.
Hey, Ruben Bain to the Dolphins now. Sets that up.
That's interesting. Hold on, are the Rams really gonna get Mekhi Lemon? Are the Rams really gonna get Mekhi Lemon? And that really is his middle name. Max says in the chat, Jerry's middle name is Jerry Reset the Market Jones. I ain't see a single lie. Yo, they really took Caleb Downs. They don't believe in pass rush.
You don't think his size is going to be a problem in the NFL, Mekhi Lemon?
Hold on.
He's only 5'11", about 190.
But he, like, honestly, he'd be a great slot. Yeah, no, he's a great slot. Okay, so you know what? Pittsburgh, let's get Mekhi Lemon. Let's go. Get me Mekhi Lemon. Mekhi Lemon, DK Metcalf, and Michael Pittman Jr. Receiving core set.
He may not make it to the Steelers.
Trade up. Everyone's trading up. Trade up. What the heck are you talking about? Do you think the Ravens would go with a defensive player or would they go for a wide receiver? We'd have to definitely get before the Buccaneers. We would have to get in front of the Buccaneers for sure.
Oh, by the way, that's the team that I pick that should go after Pickens. The Bucs.
The Buccaneers?
Yes.
Okay, so when he doesn't get the ball, who's gonna reel him in? Baker Mayfield?
Why wouldn't he get the ball? Michael Evans just
Yeah, Mike Evans is gone. Mike Evans is gone, but they still got Chris Godwin, and they also got Emeka Ibuka.
Come on, Chris Godwin is not a number one. Come on.
I like Emeka Ibuka more than a lot of people do. I am a big fan of Emeka Ibuka.
Ibuka, I forgot he was there. Pickens and Ibuka, that's a nice pairing right there.
That actually does sound like a good pairing.
With Godwin, the aging wide receiver, to move around in the slot.
Listen, I'm sorry. And tell me if I'm wrong. In chat, let me know if I'm wrong. All right? We got 4 people here watching. Let me know if I'm wrong. I don't think the Buccaneers are that good. The Buccaneers are not that good.
Well, without Mike Evans, we're about to find out.
Oh, here's a question for you. And you know what? This is a question for the chat as well. Should Mike Evans have a statue in Tampa Bay?
Why? What he did?
Didn't he have like 9 or 10 straight seasons of 1,000 yards receiving yards?
Actually, I gotta stop front because honestly, He's the player that I probably most associate with the Bucks.
He
He's been
is
there so
to me.
long.
He is a Buck. Yeah, the Bucks are washed. Okay, so cousin them agree with me, but you're biased because you're a Panthers fan. But no, like for real, shouldn't Mike Evans have a Buck statue? Like,
Oh damn!
what?
Dolphins
Okay,
went
so the
with an
Miami
offensive tackle.
Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins select Caden Proctor, an offensive tackle. All right, really? No for Mike Evans. That's an interesting. Okay, so hold on. Am I overhyping? Hold on. Let me take a look what Mike Evans did. I could have sworn Mike Evans was really good for the Bucks. He had 11 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, tying Jerry Rice.
Oh damn! I like
They
that.
didn't
That's
win
nice.
they did not win a ring until Brady got there. But were you going to win a ring with Jameis Winston? He still did his thing. Offensive
I
line,
wasn't aware
Caden
of the
Proctor off the
consistency.
board to the Dolphins. That's crazy. He was great for the Bucks, but not statue great. Okay, so what should he have done to become statue great then?
Super Bowl with Brady and Super Bowl with Baker.
Baker? So he's saying if they had won the Super Bowl, then maybe he should have gotten. Okay, first off, if Larry Fitzgerald ain't got one in AZ, that's malfeasance on the Cardinals. He deserves a statue. Larry Fitzgerald deserves a statue, hands down. Now, just because he ain't get it don't mean Mike Evans don't deserve to get it. That's on y'all. Y'all gotta get that fixed. Like, who else? When you think of Cardinals, other than Larry Fitzgerald, who are you thinking about? I'm really trying to think. Anquan Bolden, Kurt Warner. I don't even know. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Dolphins are trying to work on that offensive line to protect Malik Willis. You need a wide
Which is pretty
receiver.
smart. Which is smart.
But he has no one to throw the ball to. You can protect me as much as you want. I have no one to throw the ball to.
Well, if they got a wide receiver, he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't have any protection to throw the ball to anybody. So
Okay, yeah, you protect him forever so that he could throw the ball out of bounds, throw it away. Yo, listen, Fitzy's nasty. There ain't no one disagreeing with that one. Fitzy is nasty. All right, I'm really hoping the Rams do not take. I really hope they don't take Mekhi Lemon because it's not fair. It's not fair if they get Mekhi Lemon. Can you imagine if they get Mekhi Lemon with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams?
see, that's why I don't think that they would go for him. The Rams are straight in wide receiver. They're all set. That's not where they need. They don't need to waste any capital there.
You got 1 or 2 more seasons with Matthew Stafford to get as many weapons as you possibly can. Okay. All right. So you're listing a lot of people who don't have statues who deserve statues. Okay. So now my question is, who has statues? They said Megatron doesn't have one.
Yeah, I know, right? If Megatron, of all wide receivers who have played within the past 10, 15 years, if he doesn't have one, sorry.
Could they take an offensive lineman? I hope they take an offensive lineman.
I saw a clip on TikTok today of this young kid who was watching Matthew Stafford highlights. But he was watching Matthew Stafford highlights when he was throwing the ball to 81, He was like, yo, who the hell is this 81? Why does Matthew Stafford keep throwing the ball to him? Like, yo, you got other wide receivers out there. And then slowly he starts realizing, wait a minute, he was double covered on that one. Wait a minute, he just keeps going up to get it. Like, wait, who is this guy?
Nah, okay. So me and cousin them got into an argument. And I'm trying to remember what the argument is, but it has to do with Megatron. Terrell Owens or Megatron?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I think that's the argument, right, cousin them? Because I'm team Terrell Owens.
Yeah, put me on team T. Listen, you can't. First of all, you can't go wrong with either one.
No, you can't
go wrong with either one.
You can't go wrong with either one. Agreed. You can't go wrong with either one.
I'm going team. I'm going To purely because he was a more of a showman than Megatron was. Megatron just went out there, caught the ball, did his thing, handed the ball to the ref, and then just To though. T.O. made you want to get your popcorn ready. Okay, get your popcorn ready. Was the type of player that T.O. was. Yo, when he ever took the ball and went and put it on the Dallas Cowboys star, it's like, damn, are you allowed to do that? Like, you know what I mean? He was just...
He was going to find out.
Yeah, and listen, both of them are incredible players. If you're starting a team, you're not going to go wrong getting either one of them on your team. I just wish Megatron had gotten a Super Bowl before he left the league.
I wish he played for a few more years too. But you got to give an answer though. You got to pick one.
I picked T.O.
T.O.? Okay. Yo, no, I really want to know. Like, now I'm actually really getting angsty because I don't know who the Rams got.
What's going on with? Is this another commercial break?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a commercial break. That's why they haven't announced it yet. Hold on, trying to find it. No way. That's not true. Okay, so I can't find out who really was drafted.
What do you mean? What are you looking up?
I'm trying to figure out who the Rams drafted, and we got some people saying that they drafted Ty Simpson.
Listen, somebody on Twitter's got this scoop and released it already.
That's what I'm looking on, and it looks like in the Ravens selected Vega, the offensive lineman. That's interesting. Hold on. If this is true, the Rams select Ty Simpson to be the successor to what is it, Matt Ryan? No, why am I calling Matt Ryan? Matthew Stafford. I knew the name was wrong. That's why I had to say that out loud.
Oh, that's not so. You draft him, you sit him.
Hold on.
You give Stafford the final couple years to do his thing.
Yep, the Rams really selected Ty Simpson. Yo, listen. Everyone on the Pat McAfee show owes Dan Orlovsky an apology. They all owe him an apology.
Do you remember? Did he favor Ty Simpson over Mendoza?
Yes, and the McAfee show literally killed him for it. They were mocking him. Okay, so then that means, the Ravens have also selected, I cannot say this man's name. I am going to try my best. Olai Vega Ione. Offensive guard. Okay. Okay, Makai Lemon's still on the board. Okay, if they didn't take him, then
The Ravens could end up with Ruben Bain.
yes, and that would be a hell of a pick. That's exactly what they need.
The Ravens. Oh no! I thought the pick was in.
Stafford was aware, so they're letting us know Stafford was aware of the pick, so it's not like this was a blindside to Stafford. This is your future. This is how you run an organization. Matthew Stafford has 1 to 2 years. You get your quarterback with a top pick, and you sit over here and like, you know what? You could sit for 2 years. Oh, I wonder if there's another organization that did that recently. The Packers. From Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers.
For a team that doesn't seem to really care about draft picks, they just kind of trade them away for
they really
nothing.
Do.
That they drafted a quarterback so high, so there is some strategy going on in with the Rams.
Like, come on, man.
I like the strategy. Hey, Stafford, you've got your final whatever couple of years here. Let's see if we can get one for you. If we can't, that's fine, because at the end of this contract, see you later. We got the next guy already in here learning, getting familiar with the system.
Yep. We're not forcing you out the door.
Puka.
We're not forcing you out the door and anything like that. Yo, this is perfect for him, man. Like, yo, okay. So we know the Ravens got an offensive lineman. They got Vega. The Bucks are gonna get Baines. I'm guessing they're gonna go for Baines. You think the Jets would go for a wide receiver and get Makai Lemon now? Or do they go with an offensive lineman? Again, they double dip on O-line.
Oh, wait a minute. The Jets. The Jets picked up the 5th-year option on the running back there.
I can't remember his name right now off the top of my head, but yeah, they did. He did not like it, but he did. So they went edge with the second pick with David Bailey. So then they could go offensive line, build in the trenches. I am hoping that they go with an offensive lineman to build in the trenches, so that Makai Lemon somehow gets closer.
No, if Makai Lemon's there, I bet they go. If Makai Lemon's there, they go with him, because they've already gone defense.
But maybe you go defense and then offensive line. Nah, you could go offensive line because you need to buy time for Geno Smith. We know he does not do good under pressure.
Sure. Talk yourself into that. Go ahead.
Breece Hall. Thank you, Lewis. Breece Hall. That's it, Lewis. That's not Lewis.
Yes, thank you. Yep.
I know you.
Rick Lewis?
Stack up fat mon frère. It's Breece Hall, though. Breece Hall's the running back.
Yes, thank you.
Why is it Lewis, though, Ricky? Where'd the Lewis come from? Anyway, no, but the Jets should build their trenches and they should get an offensive lineman.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's exactly what they should do, right? And then the Lions don't need a wide receiver because they honestly got too many wide receivers to begin with. To be honest,
listen.
The Vikings need. I don't even know what the Vikings are gonna do. Like, honestly, the Vikings are something.
What do the Vikings do? Because clearly there's going to be some quarterback controversy up in Minnesota.
Hold on. No, what do the Vikings draft?
They've got number 9 and baby in diapers running the quarterback room.
Like, what are we doing here?
They've got they're straight and one wide receiver.
So yes, the Bucks got Ruben Bain. He fell to them. I didn't think he would.
He fell to them.
Isn't he the one with the short arms? They're calling him like he would have the 4th shortest arms in the NFL draft history or something like that. or as a defensive player or something like that. He's a defensive Will Campbell. Okay. I thought you was just so close with Lewis that you decided to go with Ricky Lewis to put him on your YouTube name. What's going on, Ricky? Miss you, dog. What's good? What's good? Welcome to the draft party, man. And unfortunately, I feel like
Ravens
you're a
select
Patriots
an offensive
fan.
lineman.
Yeah, no, the Ravens selected an offensive lineman, Vega Ioane.
So then
I'm okay with that.
leaves Ruben Bain to-
I'm okay with that. This kind of brings me back to my thing. Like, I don't see anything that the Ravens could really do this year that makes me believe they're better than they were last year. If anything, they really did get worse. I think that's what I was trying to say earlier, and I didn't know how the best way to say it. I feel like the Ravens got worse. They lost Isaiah Likely. They lost 2 offensive linemen. They lost their head coach. They lost. Yeah, they got another head coach, the defensive coordinator and whatnot. But
Lamar a year older, Henry a year older.
I don't even care about Lamar being a year
older.
Derrick Henry a year older is something. But the defense was not that good, and you're hoping you got a defensive coach that can shore that up. There's no guarantee that that's going to happen. The Ravens got worse. And
That's why I said I can't just automatically peg them as a playoff team for this coming year. They got to kind of, well, they have to start strong, because if they start like they did last year, then
it's the Ravens. It's not the Ravens. It's the Bengals division to lose this year.
True.
Is it?
That's so true. Well, based on
okay,
what everybody else is
now
doing.
let me ask you this. This is gonna be the crazy part. If Joe Burrow's injured again and whatnot, what, or better yet, who do you think wins the division? Let's say the Bengals get hurt again. Joe Burrow gets hurt. Who wins the division, in your opinion?
Hot take: Cleveland Browns.
Really? Over the Ravens and the Steelers?
We're figuring it out, both with new head coaches. Steelers don't really have a quarterback yet. The Ravens are trying to figure out they're still trying to figure out how to get over the hump. The Baltimore Ravens are going to be discussed like the Buffalo Bills. Hey, you've got all the tools. Why isn't the job getting done?
But at least the Buffalo Bills wins the division. Okay. All right. So Ricky says the Steelers. Honestly, I don't know if I can believe in my Steelers to win the division. Listen, it's not.
You're gonna have a 43-year-old quarterback this year.
Exactly.
Okay? That's who's gonna be leading the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Even with Joe Burrow out, I don't think they can do it. I really don't. I don't think they can come in. If the Bengals are out of the picture, then I would have gone with the Ravens. You going with the Browns? I don't know if the Browns have done enough to make me feel like I should believe in them.
I told you, hot take. Shadour's gonna have a full off season. He's gonna have a full off season. He's still got Njoku, Jerry Jeudy, who's not consistent enough. But I think that if Joe Burrow's not injured, it's a toss up, because we still don't know what we're gonna get from the Ravens. So yeah, I could see the Browns figuring it out somehow.
All right, so I'm just gonna give a quick recap.
Pretty.
I'm just gonna give a quick recap on picks real quick, and I'm gonna tell you some picks that have not been announced yet. But right now, I could tell you. So I'm just gonna start back from the Caleb Downs on the Cowboys. Cowboys select Caleb Downs with the number 11th pick after trading up with the Dolphins. The Dolphins, after trading back with the Cowboys, select Kalen Proctor, offensive lineman from Alabama. Then the Rams select Ty Simpson, the heir apparent to Matthew Stafford from Alabama, the QB, with number 13. Number 14, the Ravens select Vega Ioane from Penn State, offensive guard. The Buccaneers select Ruben Bain, edge. And the Jets, at pick number 16, select Kenyon Sadiq, tight end.
Hey, did the Jets trade up?
No, they've had pick 16 for a while now.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, where'd you get those picks from?
Oh, they're not announced yet. They're the picks are in, but because of commercials,
Oh, you're an
like
insider. Ho, ho, ho.
I'm not an insider. I got an insider that I follow. Yo, okay. Would the Vikings select a wide receiver? What would the Vikings? No, again, I'm still stuck. I'm
If
really
they're
stuck with
looking,
what the Vikings would do. I don't know what the Vikings should do.
if they're looking for someone younger to pair with Justin Jefferson, but I don't know how much sense that
They
makes.
just they have another receiver paired with him. Yo, I don't know who the Vikings select. Do they go offensive line to protect 9? Or do they go with a corner?
You mean Kyler Murray? You mean to protect Kyler Murray?
Okay, so you know what? This is another question. Yep, Ruben Bain to Tampa Bay. Here's another question. Kyler Murray or 9? Who's the quarterback for the Vikings next year?
Kyler Murray. Nine just
Really?
lost his job. He may not know that yet.
You don't think he could get his job back?
It's an uphill battle, and he's now competing against a quarterback who, when healthy, wins in the NFL. I think he's a former Pro Bowler, isn't he? I'm sorry, All Pro. He's a former All Pro.
Pro Bowl, no, Pro Bowler.
Was he All Pro at least 1 year? Pro Bowler.
He got a Pro Bowl
at least
once,
1
yeah.
year.
Yeah. So are you listen, if you do not start 9 this year, you're not picking up his 5th-year option next year.
Correct.
Flank.
Correct. Yeah, you saw that too. You see that too.
Gotta love my Asian brethren, man. Flank. Neff.
Mama
Bio Neff, no.
Hold on. Listen, you can't waste away Justin Jefferson's years by giving 9 time to figure it out. The Minnesota Vikings are built to win now. Now. They're built to win right now.
But that's crazy. 1 year. You gave this rookie that you drafted in the first round 1 year, and you're like, yeah, no, that's enough. We're done.
Hey, you know what? It's a new day and age around the NFL. Sometimes the team that drafts the quarterback, all they do is they give you a couple years to develop, and then they ship you out to wherever your home is going to be.
A couple. You're giving him 1.
How did it look last year? Are you forgetting last year, my friend? How did it look last year to you? Tell me.
It didn't look good, but it was his first year. Okay, I get it. It looks really bad. It looked really, 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 really. Was that 9? Bad. It looked.
So you're okay. You're okay just wasting away the years of a Justin Jefferson then.
You were okay with that the moment you let Sam Darnold walk out the door.
Because they fool me once, fool me once, can't get fooled again. Hey, they saw what happened with Sam Darnold, and he just is not the answer based on what we've seen. Maybe if he just gets rid of the alter ego 9, that'll help. Just go by whatever your name is. Just go by your name. Let's start there.
Yo, the Lions are at it again. The Lions are at it again. Who the hell is this man?
Who'd they draft? Javon McCoy?
No. I don't know who this is. Blake Miller?
Hold on, is Makai Lovin coming off now
No,
for
he's not on.
the
He's not off the
Jets?
board yet. He's not off the board yet. They drafted an offensive lineman, but he's not even. He's from Clemson. They
Clemson's a
jumped
solid
over a lot
football
of
school.
people. Huh?
Clemson's a solid football school.
Yeah, no, but the Lions added. The Lions have constantly like not. I don't want to say overdrafted, but like when they took Jahmyr Gibbs, they always draft players that like people like, oh no, he's gonna be drafted like 10, 20 picks later. Now we'll take him now.
The Jets took a tight end.
Yep, Sadiq. I don't like that because I really was a Mason Taylor fan. I like Mason Taylor.
He looks like he's got some speed.
No, he is the Kyle Pitts of this draft. He is that guy.
He did not block on not one of the highlight plays that they were showing for.
Listen, you can't catch the ball and block on the same play, okay?
But you could chip. Like, nah, they were just lining him up like a wide receiver. Go get this.
Listen, so the Jets, again, you're building a team. Geno Smith has no excuse. Geno Smith's job this year is just to make sure Aaron Glenn does not get fired. Okay? His job is to make sure Aaron Glenn does not get fired, to give the organization confidence that Aaron Glenn can lead the next quarterback that we get. So, but we were talking about what were we talking about before? The Vikings.
And the Vikings. Yo, the Vikings, because, so what's the alternative? Okay, fine. They go forward with 9. The minute he starts struggling, the fans are going to look around and say, well, wait a minute. We got a Pro Bowler sitting here on the bench that, when given an opportunity to play, he usually performs and wins when he's healthy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Performs and wins. He's only had 1 year that he performed and won.
When he was healthy.
Yeah, and he was healthy a few other years, and he was not good, my friend. He was not good. Welcome back, Max. Went away, came back. Notice the Rams got Simpson. Stafford's not on the way out. So they figured that
got 3 years left in him.
Yeah, they're saying that they figured that Stafford pretty much got 2 years in it. Like, they really interviewed him. He said, we talked to Matthew Stafford, and it's not pushing him out the door. Like, this is truly a project and whatnot. And truth be told, the Cardinals were not going to let Ty Simpson get out the first round. So, listen, it's just, nah. So, okay, but now, Max, you might as well jump in on this conversation. Kyler Murray or 9, J.J. McCarthy? Who's the starting quarterback next year?
Kyler!
No, because, okay, I get everything you're saying. I'm not saying that McCarthy was good and deserves another chance. My thing is, if you don't start J.J. McCarthy, one, Kyler Murray is not, well, you know what? I want to say Kyler Murray is not your answer, but he hasn't been like, he's had some good highs. Kyler Murray's had some really good highs. Let's put it that way. Okay.
And his highs have been higher than
JJ, for sure. Not even a conversation. But his lows has been as low as JJ as well.
I'll give you that. Okay.
Okay. With that being said, because the thing is with the Vikings, they've always had that air about them, like no matter what the quarterback is, you're in our system, you're gonna succeed, especially with Justin Jefferson. You know what I mean? Right? Isn't that what the Vikings pretty much how they carry themselves?
Yeah.
And then they found out last year that it may not be that case. But it's their first time ever going with a rookie. The other quarterbacks they've had is Kirk Cousins, not a rookie when he came to them. They've had Sam Darnold, not a rookie when he came to them. Kyler Murray right now, not a rookie when he came to them. You underestimate how much work goes in with a rookie. Yeah, no, he is.
I agree with everything. I agree with everything that you're saying. The Vikings are a win now team, and it's crazy because if you're a win now team, if you have the right rookie to just keep the ship afloat, he doesn't seem to be able to even just keep the ship afloat is the problem.
Okay, all right. So let me phrase the question this way then, to be a little better. Is it J.J. McCarthy's job to lose, or is it Kyler's job to lose?
I think it's Kyler's job to lose. So, and here's the thing: maybe I'm probably being way too hard on the kid. I didn't like anything of what I saw from him last year. So
no one did. No one did.
I'm inclined to just let's go with Kyler. Go sit down for another year or something like that.
Hold on,
we'll figure it out.
Let's actually keep going with that. Let's if Kyler and JJ look the same in training camp, who do you start?
I still start Kyler, the guy who has some actual NFL experience.
Right, so then that's the question. So then you truly believe it's Kyler's job to lose?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yes.
All right.
Hey, you know what? JJ, sit for a year. We'll pick up the 5th year option because they're not gonna. If Kyler performs well, he's gonna play himself into a contract somewhere else.
I got the answer for the Vikings. I know who they picked.
Oh.
The Vikings select
breaking news.
Defensive tackle Caleb Banks. Defensive tackle Caleb Banks. Florida. That's interesting. Makai Lemon really might fall down to me because the only... Oh my God. Oh my God. Could the Cowboys draft Makai Lemon and trade Pickens?
Ooh. Well, with 3 picks away, anything could happen.
The Vikings select the defensive tackle. I don't know who the Panthers got yet.
That would actually be a really smart move. You draft a younger wide receiver to pair up with CeeDee Lamb.
Breaking news. The Panthers pick is in. The Panthers.
Who the Vikings pick?
The Vikings pick defensive tackle Caleb Banks.
Okay. Who the Panthers pick?
The Panthers select offensive tackle Monroe Freeling from Georgia.
Oh, wow. So, hey, between the Cowboys and Steelers here, one of these two teams are likely to walk away with Mr. Lemon.
Citron. Monsieur Citron. Yo, listen. Simply Lemonade. Simply Lemonade. This is a walking advertisement.
Yes.
This is free game I'm giving you right here. Okay? You don't need him to get drafted for you to give him that contract. You don't.
When life gives you lemons, when life gives you a lemon, what do?
Like you're shouting in church. Hallelujah. Like what? This is free game, guys. Come on. Okay, so they're finally announcing the picks a little faster now. They've been taking their time. They just announced the Caleb Banks.
I think they're trying to. This goes to 11. They're trying to use every single minute of this time slot that they have, which.
Yo, can the Cowboys? The Cowboys don't know for sure if they're gonna have a trade partner for George Pickens yet. They don't have no confirmation. If you go with Mekhi Lemon, are you screwing yourself over? Well, first off, let me see if there's an edge. Who's the best edge still on the board? Akeem Mesidor. Keldrick Falk. Zion Young and Cassius Howell. Okay,
Auburn, Missouri, and Texas A&M.
let me ask this question. Is there anyone that would want to trade up? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. The Cowboys traded the pick to the Eagles? The Cowboys traded the picks to the Eagles.
If the Eagles draft Mr. Lemon, you know AJ's already out the door.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
hey,
on.
Max thinks the Pats might end up with Pickens.
The Pats? Oh, that would piss the
They
Eagles
could
off
just stay
so
away from
much.
AJ Brown.
That would piss them off so much. Why are the Cowboys trading with the Eagles? Ain't no way. Why would you trade with someone in your division who has hold you over and over and over again?
I don't know. This defensive tackle that was just drafted.
Hold on. Did they really trade the pick? I can't find it anywhere that they traded the pick, but I'm looking at the draft board and now it's the Eagles at pick 20.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh,
So the Cowboys
my
moved down to
God.
23?
The Cowboys moved down to 23. They did not want Mekhi Lemon.
What the heck?
Yo, I would never trade within my division to help you out. You got to overpay me to do that. You know what I mean? You got to overpay me. Oh, you want to take my spot to get who you want? I want your third round pick.
Was it a straight up swap?
I can't find the trade details yet. I can't find the trade. Unless it's a glitch in the system.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
The
listen,
script
I
is
still
being
remember
updated.
where I get what information. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I was not paying attention. So you're saying there's a chance. Pickens signed the tag. Yeah, he signed the tag so that he could get traded. If Pickens goes to the Patriots, that really would be, first off, the Eagles would be pissed.
Carefully. He look like me on draft day last year.
I can hear you.
He does.
My fault. I was looking.
No worries. Pickens. Okay, so would you rather Pickens or AJ Brown? You'd rather Pickens, right?
I would rather Pickens because
Younger.
I have some concerns over AJ Brown's knees. And I don't know if that was just reporting gamesmanship to drive the price down or what. I'm going Pickens. Although you can't go wrong with.
I really want to know what the Cowboys got for moving back as well. Okay, so if you're the Eagles, right? The truth be told, can the Eagles go back to next year and run it back with AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts?
No, that relationship is broken. He needs.
Hold on. You got
by the
somebody who
time
says they'd rather
training camp
AJ
starts.
Brown. I want you to hold on to that. Someone says they'd rather AJ Brown over Pickens. They're saying they don't want the crash out king. Can Drake May reel him in?
Crash Out King would have the opportunity to be part of laying something really special down. That might be enough to kind of help rein him in.
And
That
Max said the same
Vrabel,
thing he did too. Max said the same thing he did about the knee.
Max is pretty smart. He's a very smart guy. Shout out to Max.
Son of a biscuit. Okay.
All right. Who
They Eagles draft Malachi Lemon. Makai Lemon, I mean.
Bye bye, AJ.
So the
AJ's
trade-
going somewhere.
The trade is they swap first in 114 and 137. 114 would be
Third,
fifth round.
fourth round.
Fifth. Because 114, 32 times 4
Fourth
is
round.
120. Okay, yeah, so fourth round and the fifth round. That's not enough for
Yeah.
me to give you your weapon. You're my division. I still remember the one year that they were going to draft. What's the tight end? Goddard. Dallas Goddard is on the Eagles. The Cowboys were going to draft Dallas Goddard. The Eagles had a tight end. They had Zach Ertz. They traded up one pick before the Cowboys just to draft Goddard so the Cowboys couldn't get him. Yo, they really got Makai Lemon. Damn it.
The Cowboys at least seem they're stocking up draft picks. They keep moving back, still getting decent players. Hold up, they didn't draft. They keep moving back and just stockpiling. They made one pick so far. It was the safety when I was expecting them to draft an edge player. You can only do so much with draft picks, Jerry. You got to hit on them.
Who the hell does Steelers take, man?
Hey,
I
listen,
kinda
cheer
got
up,
happy.
Buttercup.
I kind of got happy. I got my hopes up. I never thought he was going to fall.
This is what happens when you get your hopes up. Okay, look at you.
I didn't think he was going to fall down to them. And I literally was like, it's not going to happen. And then it started to happen. And I kind of got happy. Oh, my gosh. Yo, I don't even want any of these. I don't want any
Yes,
of these.
it does, Ricky. AJ's out the door. Adios.
Oh, no, he's out the door. But here's the thing. If I'm the Cowboys, to screw the Eagles over, I am doing my best to get you to take Pickens. Now you got to hold on. The A.J. Brown's value would then drop immensely. Nah, Jerry Jones knows what he does in the draft. He just be resetting the market too damn much, forgetting that this is salary cap.
That seems to be where he's spending all the money. His drafts experts, because he sure the hell aren't paying the players when he's supposed to.
Listen, Jerry ranks you on his draft board based on your dick size. Okay? Did you forget that one day when he said that? He's like, no, we got to move him up because he got about 7 inches down there. Did you not hear about that? Did you not hear about that?
No.
No, he was like,
I thought that you were just freestyling.
No, he really was sitting over, I think it was at the combine. It was like, yeah, nah, we got to move up the board. His dick is 7 inches.
Okay.
Listen, right now, in this draft is in Pittsburgh, and y'all just found a way to piss me off. I'm grateful I'm not there right now, because I really would have been sitting over here like, yo, we're getting Malachi Lemon. We're getting Malachi Lemon. We're getting Makai Lemon. We're getting Makai Lemon. We're getting Makai Lemon.
Drafted a kicker.
Yo, listen, not Jerry Andy. Jerry Jones said that. Jerry Jones, owner of the Cowboys. Oh my gosh. I know the Steelers are sick. Why didn't they try to trade up with the Cowboys? Yo, I'm so annoyed. I am honestly really, really annoyed on a whole different level.
You don't say. At least your head coach wasn't caught in a cheating scandal and is going to have to miss the draft.
Fuck it, we know all the coaches are cheating on their wives. What the fuck does that matter?
Question is, what's going to happen with Devontae Smith this year? Is he truly a number one, or is he somebody
He
that
is not
was
a number
masquerading
one.
as
Listen,
a potential number one?
Devontae is not a number one. Okay, he is not a number one. If I'm the Cowboys,
we'll see. We'll know for certain this year.
No, for certain this year, the Cowboys are. Yo, this is crazy. I still can't find out who the Steelers drafted, and they only got like 50 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, the pick. Well, ESPN
The pick is in now. I couldn't get that pick early. That's crazy.
The Steelers are going with Jamad McCoy, the cornerback.
That's who it is?
No, no, that's who I think it's going to be, but we shall see.
It's not going to be a corner.
Let's see, best available. He is the best available player. Outside of that, and safety, cornerback.
Yeah, but
the next best wide receiver is Denzel Boston.
Is not the number one thing we should be focusing on. Hold on. I need this pick. I'm not going to like this pick anyway. I already know I'm not going to like it. Because F the Eagles. Now, yo, I got a newfound hatred for the Eagles. You know what? The Eagles are going to be fourth in the NFC
What they do to you?
The Eagles are going to be fourth in the NFC East this year. You know what?
What did they do to you?
I hope they trade away A.J. Brown, and I hope they get like a 5th round pick for him because nobody wants to get him off your books. All right? I hope that you sit over here and y'all think Devontae Smith is going to be your wide receiver number one, and this mother effer just going to sit over here and be a bust. Okay? I hope y'all sign Jalen Hurts to a long-term extension after trading A.J. Brown, entire salary cap up to him, and be screwed when you realize he ain't him because he ain't got A.J. Brown to help him.
Hey, Ricky, the Steelers, they do need a quarterback. The quarterback you have now, he's collecting Social Security already. I mean, he's already collecting Social Security. That's how old he is.
Who the hell is this?
Steelers, come on, get on with the pick. Enough with the video montage.
Who is this man? We got an offensive tackle.
Well, hold on. That makes sense.
Nah.
Work with me now. Your quarterback is an older guy.
I'm off the camera for a bit.
Hey, your quarterback is an older guy, Pittsburgh. You need somebody to help protect him, keep him upright, escort him to and from the sidelines. I don't know. Maybe they can get Maybe they could get Aaron Rodgers a wheelchair. Just wheel him out to the huddle, and when it's time for them to come off the field. Offensive tackle. Listen, hey, they did what I hope the Patriots will do. Okay, offensive tackle. Get excited, guys. Woo!
Yo, he's not even a top offensive tackle.
No, but he's the one that's going to work. It fit the McCarthy system.
Yo, F the Eagles.
No. They got the offensive tackle that's going to fit the system.
Eagles. F the Eagles, man. F the Eagles. I hope y'all can't get. I hope the Patriots get George Pickens, and I hope you're stuck with AJ Brown, and I hope Jalen Hurts demands a new contract, and I hope y'all literally stay in the depths of hell for another 6 years.
Oh, what the Patriots did to you?
I hope no, not the Patriots, the Eagles. I hope the Commanders I hope the Commanders sweep you year in, year out. I hope you go 0-6 in the division every year. I hope that Jalen Hurts gets paid $75 million a year, and then you don't know what to do because he ain't worth $75 million a year. I hope you guys are so misguided in thinking that you can do it with Saquon Barkley and no AJ Brown, and you trade AJ Brown for a 7th round pick because nobody wants to get him off your hands. I am literally about to be. You're gonna think I am a Giants fan, a Cowboys fan, or a Commanders fan. How much this year I am going to say fuck the Eagles.
Offensive tackle. Look at him. Oh, here come his highlights. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Look how he kept that college player away from the quarterback. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, here's another one. Oh, look at that. Oh, pancake. Hey.
We should have just traded back. No one was taking this guy. We should have traded back. Yo, F duality of man, okay? This is duality of Eagles. Yo.
Is
to
that
answer,
Jay Glazer that keeps popping out into
I don't
the
know
McAfee broadcast?
I don't know who that is. I
You
honestly
don't know what's happening right now.
I honestly don't give a fuck. I honestly
Yeah,
don't.
Steelers, look what you do to your fan, okay? Look what the Steelers did to him.
Reading the
He's all
chat.
discombobulated right now.
Reading the chat. I'm about to go take a walk.
No. We only got
Am I gonna
less
have
than
a
10 picks
stroke?
left.
Am I gonna have a stroke? I don't know. Fuck the Eagles. Duality of man. Nah, it's duality of freaking Philadelphia. Pennsylvania, I mean. Duality of Pennsylvania. And then you over here gonna be saying, welcome to your new offensive tackle.
I swear, I swear the people at the stadium are all walking out right now. Missing it. The Pittsburgh fans said, what? We're out. Look at this.
Yo, no, they're really leaving. And I would be too. I really would be leaving too if I was there.
I'm live, yes.
I would be leaving too. No, F the Eagles. It's up and it's stuck.
Wow.
We're this close to Makai Lemon.
Yeah, listen.
You know what? Fuck the Cowboys too. Because why would you give it to him? Why didn't you pick whoever you wanted?
How amazing would that be if Tomlin went to coach the Cowboys and he's the one that ultimately got them back to the top of the mountain, back to Super Bowl winner?
Yo, no, it's not gonna make me feel better because we still got Aaron Rodgers coming in as a quarterback next year. Yo, I'm really
doing a remake to the. They're doing a remake of the 40-year-old virgin. It's going to be called the 40-year-old quarterback, featuring Aaron Rodgers.
I'm really sick.
Hey, he's got an offensive tackle. He'll be upright. Be optimistic. Oh, what the Chargers do? Okay, Chargers got the edge. I think he was the best available player. No, why is Jamad McCoy not being drafted? Oh, he tore an ACL. All right. He's gonna drop out of the first.
This boy better come out and be like Penei Sewell, man.
Akeem Messador?
No, freaking Max Ian Accor. Like, he better come out like freaking Penei Sewell, for real.
Yeah, you have an aging. What's his Cam? You have an aging
Cam Hayward, defensive
Cam
tackle.
Hayward, and you go offensive tackle. Cam
Yo,
Hayward is
no,
not
they're
going to
really
keep.
showing. All the Steeler fans are leaving.
That's intentional. Oh, look at that. Oh, is my? Can you hear my? Can you hear anything in the background? Can you hear
No,
me
we
talking from
can't.
mine?
No,
Okay.
we
All right.
can't.
Word. It's real low. Yeah, McAfee just saying, "Oh, it's over." And I shouldn't even be laughing this hard because who knows? What if the Patriots draft a punter or something like that?
Listen, F the Cowboys, F the Eagles. I am now at McThuggins. Let's go Giants. Let's go Commanders. I am going. You know what? I'm gonna go buy me a Commanders jersey. I'm getting me a Jaden Daniels jersey. Let's go Commanders. Let's go Commanders. You know, I had
Is
my
that all
terrible
it takes to
towel
get
right
you to
here.
switch sides?
I had my terrible towel right here that I was gonna be ready to be throwing up.
No, no, no. I got you.
Nah, you can. Yo, I'm literally like the rest of the fans out for real, for real. No, 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 no. I did not
Offensive
want this draft pick. I
tackle.
did not want this draft pick, cousin. I did not want this draft pick. Yo, I'm going. You know what? You know what? You know what? For every division Commanders game, I am going to be wearing some Commanders gear. I hope the Commanders put belt to ass on the Cowboys. I hope the Commanders put belt to ass on the motherfucking Eagles. I hope the Commanders put belt to ass on the Giants too, because I was about to root with you, McThuggins, but nah. F that entire division. Commanders, I want you to go 14-3. Let's go, DC. Let's go, DC. Yo, I really don't even know how to process this for real, for real. Like, I know, like.
Nah, listen. There's a bigger player here. It's not, it just isn't clear to us yet.
There is no bigger
once
play
you know-
here. What are you talking about?
Once you get the offensive tackle, everything else falls into place. Watch.
Should have freaking traded up with the
Yep.
Buccaneers or something.
Listen. Welcome to the well. I can't say welcome. I just left the rebuilding world, but it's going to be an uphill battle. There's going to be a lot of Sundays.
Hold on. This has nothing to do with rebuilding. My issue right now is nothing to do with rebuilding. My issue right now is we were literally almost about to get Mekhi Lemon, right? And we didn't. And the issue is, I know they tried trading up, but I'm not trying to hear. Nope. Sorry, cousin. Them not answering the phone. It's literally the fact that they only had one option at 21. Like, there was no good backup option. At least if there was like, you want to go to every draft pick when it's your draft pick with at least having like, okay, we want this or this, and both are good. We went to the draft, as the draft was going, we're like, we only want Mekhi Lemon. We hope nobody goes up to take him or no one takes him.
Yo, cousin, I'm looking for you, bro.
All right. Let's see what cousin them got to say.
Hey,
Let's see what cousin them got to say.
So it's gonna be a long 5 years for you.
What you want? 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 No, no, no. I'm not switching
Thank you,
teams.
thank you,
I am
thank
still.
you.
I'm still a Steelers fan, but I'm hoping the Commanders put belt to ass on all y'all teams in the NFC East. Beat their ass for me because I can't do it right now. We ain't facing them.
Oh, okay.
This has nothing to do with the process, man. This is not. This is nothing to do with the process. This is nothing to do with the process. All right. This is all to do with you guys should have traded up to get Makai Lemon.
No, no, no. So this all is part of the process. Watching your team make dumb moves, that's part of the process. Yep, rebuild.
Nah, you rebuild through the draft. We got O line. Now I get it. I'm forgetting his name right now. But maybe he might need a back surgery or whatever. But we got a backup that would have been decent. Yes, because Max, I can't even say his last name, is definitely the answer. Yo, you know what, McThuggins? F you. Nah, I don't want to hear that when you can't get lemons. All life is lemons. Anything else, sir? I am getting me a Jaden Daniels jersey. Have a good day. Yo, I haven't been this pissed off since the Steelers lost the playoffs game. And
Man,
lost it
listen.
that bad.
You're just upset because you didn't get the player that was right there for the taking, and they didn't pull the trigger. They didn't throw an extra. They didn't throw a fourth or fifth round draft pick at it. Just hey, here's a little sweetener. We'll swap, and here's something down the line. Hey, get over it. It's gonna be a fun year.
Listen, you see, and the thing is, you know, I'm not. You want to know how I feel justified? Want to know how I feel justified? By the way, Max, I see your thing about talk to Joel Embiid. How the process treat the Sixers, huh? How the process treat the Sixers right now against the Celtics? But the reason I know I feel justified in this is because all the Pittsburgh Steelers fans just left the draft. There was no cheering, no nothing. Just like, you know what? This is really what we did. I am so glad I did not waste money to go down to Pittsburgh to go see this.
I think the Pat McAfee show very strategically kept showing the people just filing out after the Pittsburgh Steelers pick.
Nah, this is sickening.
Oh, hold on. Let's see if any of the Pittsburgh Steelers fans are on Twitter yet.
Oh my, I don't even. You do that. You read Pittsburgh tweets. I need a drink.
As long as it's not tequila, you're good.
Honestly, I low-key want to drink diesel. Okay? Yo, I low-key want to end the. I want to end the stream. I really do. I don't feel like dealing with this no more. I really don't.
Yo, Max just told you. This is the process.
This ain't no process. Hold on. Aren't the Celtics playing today? Yo, listen, Celtics beat the Philadelphia's ass. Beat their basketball team too. They're playing tomorrow. We can. That's way too loud.
I definitely want to see so many people.
Oh, you can hear that? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yo, I hope Philadelphia loses in basketball. I hope Philadelphia loses in football. Do they have a hockey team?
We got our guy, baby.
Philadelphia sports teams. You could have took Casey Concepcion. Oh my God. I hope the Flyers lose every game. Okay, I just found out they have a hockey team. And they got a baseball team. F the Phillies. Go Atlanta Braves. Oh my God. They really chose an offensive line. We could have had Casey Concepcion, but no. Could have had Makai Lemon, but no. I hope the Patriots draft a punter just to make you happy.
What I do?
No, better yet,
What would they
better
do in
yet.
New England?
I hope
What we doing over here?
New England drafts somebody whose name sound like Diana Rossini, just so Mike Vrabel can get his rocks off a little bit. All right, drafting people based off their names instead of talent. And again, if this Max guy becomes like a Penei Sewell, then I will eat crow and I will apologize for all this takes. But for real, are we for real?
No.
Are we for real?
Hey, Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Brother, the dude we picked hasn't even played football for more than 2 years.
What do you mean he hasn't played football for more than 2 years?
Not mentioning the fact we could have traded down
We could have traded down,
to
yes.
about pick 30 and got the same player.
Thank you.
The bald bitch was caught being an awful GM by Howie Roseman, and now we got our 10th shitty pick in a row.
Okay, so hold on. Just taking a look at this guy. Right? He tested well at the combine. He had the second fastest time amongst offensive linemen. Ran a 4.9. Played his first football at junior college level before enrolling to AZ State.
That's probably what they meant when they said he hasn't been playing.
I don't care. Honestly, I honestly don't care that he didn't play in high school. I don't care that he didn't play in high school. He played in college. College is obviously more important than high school. Struggles to harness power, and it can be overpowered often.
Might have helped if you played some high school football.
But he's new to football and has a high ceiling. My ass.
I remember something like this. One year, the Patriots drafted a former wrestler, Cole Strange or something like that. He was a wrestler and became offensive tackle. So anything is possible.
He has played football for a total of 3 years.
That's what's up, man. Announcements to milk the rest of the time.
Nah,
The Bears pick is in.
This draft is about to be over real soon. This stream about to end real soon.
Yeah. As soon as we get to pick 31, when we see who the Patriots pick. I haven't seen one legitimate positive comment about your 21st about your offensive tackle pick.
Because I don't have one.
Not from you, but just the Twitter streets aren't
The
saying
Bears
anything. Well, nothing
selected
good.
Dylan
Nothing good.
Thieneman. The Bears select Dylan Thieneman, who's he again? He's a safety out of Oregon. Why the hell did the Cowboys help the Eagles?
To piss the Steelers fans off.
Ricky, I am gonna go for a walk. After the stream is done, I'm literally gonna go in my car and go for a drive. Because
stay away from bridges or anything that can be driven off of, okay?
nah, you know what's really crazy is we have a person who lives in this building that I've been like, he's been walking around with Patriots gear all week. All week.
That's what's up.
So I literally was like, bro, what are you doing wearing all this? And then he was like, I was like, did you not know I blessed this building to be Steeler Nation? This is why the color of the building is close to yellow as it can be. And he was like, well, then looks like you need to move out this building because it's now Patriot Nation up in here. And I'm like, relax. You know what? I'm going to give him the link to the stream. And what do you mean would have been available for the Eagles? He was not going to make it past the Steelers, man. He was not going to make it past the Steelers. The only thing giving me some sort of saving grace is that it has been, he had a first round grade, this Max kid had a first round grade, a consensus first round grade from everybody.
Okay.
Cool.
You can use whatever stat or information that you want to try to make yourself feel better. We're still people are staying disappointed. Tough.
Oh, very
Gross.
Disappointed.
Typical.
I'm really gonna hate
project.
making this. I'm gonna hate making this. Making this. The short off this stream. I'm gonna hate making this short off the stream.
Hey, just so you feel better, you're not the only one that wanted Lemon, because I see a couple of tweets of just people losing their minds that didn't happen.
Listen, I follow Pittsburgh media stuff. Mellon was on our board, but we thought that we had to trade up to 15 to get Mellon. Based off of everything that I've seen, people thought Makai Lemon was gonna go to there was a chance he was gonna go to the Rams because they thought they were gonna go with a three-headed beast. They thought that the Dolphins were gonna take him because the Dolphins kind of need a receiver so that Malik Willis could throw the ball to somebody. Then if that didn't happen, then Makai Lemon would pair up really well with Garrett Wilson. And then they said the Browns need to get a receiver because they do. They got Casey Concepcion. Listen, you know what, Max? To answer to that comment, I'll say this: if by somehow, let's say Makai Lemon was still on the board, Casey Concepcion was on the board, and this Max, I'm gonna call him Accor, okay, because I can't pronounce his last name, and they chose him, I would not be as down as I am right now. Because then I'm like, okay, they chose someone that they really wanted. But right now, I feel like he was the rebound pick. And that's what got me sick.
Yeah, listen to Max. Max is making some points again.
No, we weren't in there. We ain't see the draft board. Of course, no one's seen the draft board, but we all know what the team needs are. Okay? And Lord,
the trenches. Get tougher in the trenches.
God, save your son, your favorite son here who is before you. when he says, please do not let Aaron Rodgers come to the team. Let this man enjoy
Of course
retirement.
he's coming. What do
And
you
let-
think? You think
let-
what was?
let
You think he's
everything
gonna
go.
end his career the way it ended last year?
You think it's going to end any better?
Aaron Rodgers is not
Oh, no,
letting
no,
his
no, no,
career
no, no,
end.
no, 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 no. That's a real question. Do you think it's going to end any better? The Bills traded up.
Trade
Oh,
it
they
up.
traded the pick. They traded down. They gave the pick to the Texans.
Oh, now the Texans have 2 first-round picks.
Hold on.
6 and
There's
28.
no way they had to give up that 28 pick. There's no way the Bills traded out and did not have a first round pick.
They don't. That was it.
Hold on.
The Texans now have 26 and 28. That's concerning because you're right. Why would the Bills
Why would
not
you trade up and not get a first round pick out of it? Unless you're saying you traded up for
traded
next
down.
year.
Why did you say they trade up? Is that what the
Trade. They traded down.
Down.
Why would they trade down? Yeah, I was saying it backwards. I don't understand. Like, how could you have traded down and like not get a first round pick out of it? Hold on. No. Okay. Oh my God, this draft don't make no sense to me no more. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. You traded your 26th pick away and did not get the 28th pick for it? What are the Bills doing? Okay, Max, to answer your actually, you know what? To answer your question, Max, let me answer your question real quick. What kind of season would I want for the Steelers? Honestly, the season I want is a Will Howard led team.
4 wins and a good pick?
No, not even that. Not even that. Will Howard. I just want him to play all 18 games, all 17 games. Like I said, I've said this since last year.
Does that 4 wins and a good pick?
Okay, if he gets his 4 wins and a good pick, great. If he comes out and wins and pulls a Drake May type season, great. I don't care, but I want to know what we have in the kid. That's what I want. I want answers this year. We're not going to get no answers with Aaron Rodgers on the team. Okay, it's official. Yeah, the Bills did get the 28th pick. Okay. Because I was really getting confused right now, and I was really getting more annoyed.
Okay. 7 offensive linemen taken in the first round. There were more.
Yo, I was supposed to put a parlay bet in. I forgot about that.
There have been more offensive linemen taken in the first round than wide receivers. I think that's nuts. Well, I don't think that's not nuts, but that's amazing.
That's not a normalcy at all. That's not a normalcy. Yo, I don't even want this draft. Yo, can we end the draft? Can we end the draft?
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yo,
almost at the finish line.
1, 2, 3, 6 more picks.
Technically 5. We don't care what the Seahawks do. We just want to see what the Patriots ultimately do.
All right, let me I actually stopped reading out picks ever since the Steelers fucked up the draft. So let me read what those picks were. At 21, the Steelers selected not Mekhi Lemon or Casey Concepcion. At 22, the Chargers selected Akeem Mesidor, edge from Miami for the Chargers. The Cowgirls at 23 selected Malachi Lawrence because they traded up with the Eagles so that they could get Mekhi Lemon, edge from UCF. At 24, the Browns, who apparently have a better GM than I do, got Casey Concepcion from Texas A&M, wide receiver. At 25, the Bears got a safety, Dylan Theinman. F the Bears. Go Packers. And at 26, the Bills traded back with the Texans Swap a first round pick and probably some other stuff that I can't see yet. And they got Kalen Rutledge, a guard from Georgia Tech. Now the Dolphins are back on the clock, and I feel like the Dolphins have already drafted twice already. Did they not? Or they traded? No, they traded back. So the Dolphins already had drafted Kalen Proctor, an offensive tackle. And now they're on the clock. And let me see if I can see who they picked up.
The Dolphins walking away with 3 of the top 30 players. That's a nice. Assuming they hit on those plays, that's a pretty good way of expediting the rebuild process.
Did the Dolphins did get another pick? Okay, cool. The Dolphins traded up and
They
took the
got 3 first-round
49ers pick.
picks.
They took the 49ers pick. Interesting. Okay, they traded up and they got Chris Johnson.
No, the first
And-
pick was what's his face?
A cornerback.
No, the offensive tackle, Caden Proctor.
No. The Dolphins traded up 227. Okay, the Dolphins and the
okay,
49ers
I see what you're
swap
saying.
picks. The 49ers and the Dolphins swap picks, and the Dolphins select cornerback Chris Johnson. Not CJ2K, but still. All right, it's getting late.
Yeah, this is where they gotta start speeding this up. Come on.
Yeah, no, just a
Well,
whole
the
lot of
pickers, huh?
talking and not a lot of picking. Yo, listen. Nah, I would have actually. The parlay I wanted to do was over 6.5 offensive linemen and under 4.5 cornerbacks.
For the first round?
Say what?
For the first round?
Yeah, for the first round, and I think I would have won. Shoot, there's only been 2 corners drafted in the first round right now. And unless there would have been like a run going on now, I think we're good. Wait, I thought the Chiefs selected a corner. Yeah, the Chiefs are the only one who selected a corner in this draft.
So it's offensive tackle followed by edge as being the 2 most. No, it would then be wide
Yeah,
receiver.
no, offensive lineman, because they could be a guard today, tackle tomorrow, and then after that, I see 1, 2,
Wide receiver.
3, 4 edges. 1, 2.
4 wide receivers.
3, 4 wide receivers so far. Yeah.
So offensive tackle, offensive lineman, edge, and wide receiver. Yeah, those are the positions that are pretty important. Oh, the Dolphins select the cornerback.
Yep. And the Bills are on the clock. This is crazy work. Ah! Oh, the Patriots traded up?
A few Steelers fans still waving that towel.
Patriots traded up.
With the Bills?
Yeah.
$32 to $64, 8.
What's up with these whole interdivision trades, man? These are your ops. Stop trading within the division.
So wait a minute. We swapped positions and you got a 4th round pick for me? Is that good business? I don't know that that's good business. We just swapped
Yeah, you swapped first rounds and you gave a 4th to move up.
a 4th rounder though, where the Patriots could use some depth.
Apparently, who they want is more
Listen,
important than the depth. You got Caleb Lomu. I believe he's an offensive lineman.
I'm happy with that. If that's the case,
Yep, offensive tackle.
and he's the best offensive tackle currently
On the board.
available right now. So you know what? I will take it. That's what we talked about. I'd like to see them shore up offensive line a little bit.
Do the Chiefs go with Omar Cooper Jr., a wide receiver? Because the Chiefs already selected a corner, right? He already. He already.
Chris
They already
Jones.
drafted a corner.
The Chiefs need to start thinking about what life after Chris Jones. Hold on. Let's see what the best available player that could maybe immediately.
They're saying
help
the
them.
best available player is Jermad McCoy, a corner.
He's coming
but-
off of a ACL injury though.
They just drafted a cornerback earlier in the draft. So I feel like if you're gonna go life after Chris Jones, then what? Peter Woods,
Caden McDonald, Peter Woods.
All right, hold on. No. Actually, no. I need to know how you feel about this pick. Offensive lineman. No, here you go. Send me your soapbox. Because, your team actually went after the position.
Oh, you didn't hear me? See, listen, you just ignored me.
I'm
Yo,
sorry. I
talked
kind
about
of
it
drowned
at the
you
start of
out
the stream.
because this whole draft is bullshit.
Hey, at least one of our teams look like they knew what they were doing. Bravo. Way to rebound after that Mike Vrabel situation.
Max.
We draft an offensive lineman. Shore up that line. Give Drake May some more time. Hopefully he's been working on his fumble and interception issues during the offseason. Way to go.
Max is saying that he's 6'6", 313, ain't no Will Campbell, T-Rex arms, offensive lineman. That's a big boy.
Nah. That's a big boy.
Nah. Why am I a football fan? Why am I a fan of football? Why do I like to see
Because you're a glutton for punishment. See, this is what it means to be a fan. Hold on, you thought it was easy those past few years watching the Patriots rebuild, having to wake up every Sunday like, ooh, maybe we're gonna win today. Ooh, maybe we'll get lucky and win today. Hey, this is what it is. Don't worry, man. Aaron's gonna show up. He's gonna show up to the team maybe a day or two before the start of the season. You be good.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I make this clear for this short. As a Steelers fan, my goal for this season is for Will Howard to start, and we find out, is he potentially a Drake May, or is he potentially irrelevant? Okay. Because if he's not, then we need to get our quarterback next year in the draft. Next year is the year to get a quarterback. Okay? That is my goal as a Steelers fan. Fine. You want to get an offensive tackle? Whoop-de-doo. Go do what you do. Get an offensive tackle. Get an offensive lineman. Is it fun? No. Is it exciting and exhilarating? Ask the Pittsburgh Steelers fans who left the draft. No. But I just want to know, what is our future? I get it. Players don't want to play on we're not really trying to win this year. I get it. You're playing a very physical game and you don't want to get hurt. But the truth of the matter is, you're not winning a championship this year. So don't you want to know that next year is better? I don't know.
Say whatever you will to make yourself feel better.
I want you to read Max's
You'll
last
get to
comment right before you said what you said.
Marvin stopped it. You know damn well our rebuild wasn't normal. But new position would kill. Oh, absolutely, 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 100%. I'm just a Steelers fan lose his mind over his brand new offensive tackle.
You know what's really crazy? We drafted a defensive lineman last year, and I had no problem. And an offensive lineman the year before, and I have no problem with that. I have no problem with going building in the trenches. It's just, I think it's really just more or less the whole Aaron Rodgers above this thing. Like if you told me Will Howard was starting this year, you know what? No, I think that's really what it is. If you told me 100% Will Howard is the starting quarterback for 2026 this year, then yes, you get an offensive lineman. Give this man no excuse.
See, that seems like a more well thought out plan. Okay, hey, if this is what we're going with, let's protect him. Let's actually see what we have. Let's not put him in a situation where he has to constantly be running for his life.
Exactly. That is the only thing that I could really, really, really even consider. Yo, listen,
Yeah, that
guys,
page
it's past my bedtime.
rebuilt at 100% not normal. Yeah, we can hop on. I'll hop off anytime you want. We saw what the
No, not even that. I'm talking to NFL. The NFL needs to hurry the hell up. Like, yo, listen, you guys need to finish this. This is freaking ridiculous. Like, what are y'all doing?
The Patriots rebuild, we got really lucky. It took giving up on the coach that you had hand selected before he was even a coach. You had to get rid of him. You had to get lucky to be bad enough to get that pick.
No, go ahead.
A lot of things. You have to get Josh McDaniels to come back and kind of resume his role as the quarterback whisperer. So a lot of things had to fall into play. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Was I right or was I right? Life after Chris Jones.
Right.
Who the Chiefs pick?
You were right. Look at that.
Peter Woods.
Now they're also saying
it's
a reach, but they're saying it's a reach. They're saying a little overdrafted. But listen, if he's your guy, he's your guy.
So many things had to go right for the Patriots. You had to have some key players that were drafted and recently put on the team. So it doesn't always happen that fast.
All right. With us wrapping up the draft, we only have 3 more picks left. Who won the first round in your opinion?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know that I can say a.
You can't say if any team won the first round?
What I can say is every team seems to have actually with the exception of the Steelers, the majority of these teams appear to have actually areas of needs. If there wasn't oh my goodness, again, with the exception of the Steelers, there wasn't oh my goodness, how could you would you pick this player? Everyone seems to have made a legitimate attempt at drafting an area of need. You look at the Eagles out the door, you got to bring somebody in to potentially start filling those shoes. The Jets bringing in the tight end.
Just so you know, the Jets just traded up. Shut up, cousin them. The Jets just traded up back into the first round again.
Interesting.
I don't hate the Jets draft, right? Like if we just took a look at the Jets right now, David Bailey, edge.
So they got an edge,
tight end, who is really a receiver in the tight end's body. And they're about to draft someone else. Yeah, a third person. That's pretty good, but again, they still got many other things. Like honestly, I can't say the Jets won the draft because I don't know how Aaron Glenn really is going to be as, the coach. You think that The Giants won the draft. Let's take a look at the Giants. Arvell Reese and an offensive lineman. That's true. They got one of the best linebackers, and they got a really great offensive tackle. And the Jets chose a receiver, Amari Cooper Jr. Okay. You know what? Do you trust Geno? No, because
I don't
honestly,
trust Geno
no, the
Smith.
Jets did pretty good. Like, tell me one thing that the Jets did that was bad.
I like what they did this offseason. Let me ask you a question. What would you say your expectations for Geno were with the Raiders? Maybe we had the wrong expectations for what we're expecting him to go into Las Vegas and do single-handedly.
I think the expectations for Geno in Las Vegas was okay. So when he was with the Seahawks, it was a loaded roster. We knew the Raiders did not have the roster that the Seahawks did, but we thought that he would be able to do something about it. We did not expect him to get a number 1 pick. Maybe 7 wins. He was in a really tough division. We got to be fair. He was in a tough division, right? With a subpar roster. But the roster was not the reason they were losing a lot. He was the reason they were losing a lot. And with that being the case, I don't know, man. Chip Kelly is not that great of an offensive coordinator anyway. I don't really like Chip Kelly. So they reach, but they also get a 5th round, a 5th-year option on him, though. Omar Cooper, by picking up in the 1st round.
Yeah, you know what? And I forget which draft picks were.
Listen to this. The Steelers were on the phone with Mekhi Lemon. And while on the phone with him, the Eagles called Mekhi Lemon and let him know that he got picked up by them.
Yeah. That's about how we thought it worked. I told you, you weren't the only one that was expecting that pick to go there based on how things were shaping out.
Y'all got Ray and nephew back there? I need something. I got some Crown back there. I'll be drinking whiskey tonight.
All right, listen, I don't care too much about the Bills. It's too hot.
No. We gotta keep up with the draft. You're surprised that Arvell Reese fell to 5. So is that the reason why you're saying the Giants won the draft? Because Arvell Reese should not have been available for him? Yeah.
Again, you gotta trust the Giants' defensive picks.
I want to say the Jets won it. They hit every position of need. You got an extra receiver. You got a great tight end. You got yourself a defensive lineman, an edge.
What if next year Geno Smith is the Sam Darnold of 2026? Like he just going to the Jets allows him to have such a resurrection.
Not all that. If anything, what? The Titans are back on the clock. Hold on. The Titans are on the clock. The Titans might be able to. Yo, listen. Again, Carnell Tate.
Oh, they traded with the Bills, right? Who's at 31?
I think it was the Bills because I think they traded back. Then do you think that they take Avion Terrell? We know the Jets would be the Jets, but you can't be the Jets with Geno Smith. That's a double negative. Maybe it becomes a positive. Yeah, they set a record for the draft. 320,000 people were in attendance for the draft, and as soon as the Pittsburgh Steelers chose that offensive lineman, it dropped down to 150. I am really
People like, yo, I'm out of here.
I'm really sick.
Yeah, Ricky's got a point. The Jets are gonna be the Jets. That's the that's the one.
Edge.
Oh, they got
An
Keldrick
edge.
Falk.
Keldrick Falk.
Tracks? Oh, two.
The Giants did have 2 top 10 picks, and you can't say that their top 10 picks were bad. I would have liked them getting one more receiver. I really would have liked the Giants getting a receiver. I was talking to McThuggins earlier today, and I don't know if you know this. Did you hear this? That the Giants are working out Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, I read that a couple of weeks ago. I don't know how serious that was. I don't know how serious that is. It wouldn't be the end of the world.
It's
to
actually
get
kind
him
of
back in New York.
It's actually kind of serious. I don't know how I feel about it. And I told him, I was like,
Did you see him? Did you see him at the flag football?
No, I didn't see him at the flag
tournament
football.
that they recently. Okay, well, he looked good there. He looked like he took it very seriously, and he was actually playing to show people what he could still do.
Okay, cool. So, is flag football the NFL? It's like, because that quarterback on the flag football team. No, that quarterback on the flag football team looked really good. So it should the Steelers call him up to give him a workout? Like, come on, you did great in flag football.
Whatever the Steelers want to do.
Clearly, which is not trade up from Kyle Lemon.
And all it would have taken is maybe a 4th or a 5th along with that. Hey, let's swap. I'll give you a 4th.
That's really all it costs. Everyone's moving up by just giving an additional 4th or a 5th round pick. Like, what are we doing here? I really like the Jets. I like what the Jets did, but I don't like Geno, and I can't say that I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, they did Geno good. You know what I mean? What history does OBJ have with Harbaugh? Harbaugh was always with the Ravens during
Ravens
Odell's career.
Yeah, I don't know of any connection.
Okay, you know what? No, I gotta be fair. I said if the Cowboys do really good on defense, which I love the Caleb Downs pick, and Malachi Lawrence is good. If that works out, they got to trade Pickens. They got to trade Pickens and get another receiver in round 2. And then after that, I would say that they definitely killed it with round 1.
Well, if he signed the franchise tag, which means that there may be conversations going on already to kind of
there's gonna be conversations all night.
Tomorrow.
There's gonna be conversations all night. I'm pretty sure by the time the draft comes up tomorrow, Pickens will be traded for a 2nd round pick, or at least a 3rd.
2nd or 3rd.
2nd or 3rd. Did he play for the Ravens? Oh, OBJ had a year with the Ravens. How'd that work out?
Oh, real brief. Yes. He was there real quick.
Yep. How'd that work out?
He was there real quick.
Yeah. And how did that work out?
Real quick.
Okay. Let me stop being mean to other teams. After all, my team just got
just because your team shit
after the Eagles. I'm really astonished right now. I think I'm gonna say the Jets really won the draft, but the Jets are gonna jet, and Geno's gonna Geno. It's
See that part,
if anyone else was the quarterback, except for Justin Fields. Honestly, if almost anyone else was the quarterback, I'd be like, yo, the Jets are set up good. Tell me they're
they
not.
are. Don't forget, Gino's just Gino's a bridge quarterback. Gino's not the solution. Gino's just the bridge quarterback. And he is going to have those Gino moments
No,
next year.
but here's the issue though. Aaron Glenn got to show true growth, true progression, right? You got to show true progression to not get fired by the end of next year. He can't have them come up and be the number 2 pick again. If they come out 0-7,
well, if next year's
fired.
quarterback draft is as deep as we all are already somewhat saying it is, absolutely he can.
No, they'd fire him midway through the season.
How long has he been there?
1 year. This upcoming year is going to be his second year.
He gets another year regardless of what Gino does.
You think so?
He
got some blackmail on that owner. No,
unless
thank you.
the
Ricky
team comes
agrees
out
with
and
me.
looks
He's on the hot seat.
catastrophically bad.
He's
he
on the
gets
hot
another
seat.
year.
Aaron Glenn's on the hot seat.
Seattle's pick is in. Who'd Seattle pick?
I didn't even take a look to see because honestly, I don't care about these people's picks anymore because my team done pissed me off. Okay, you do know that as you yell in the mic, it gets muffled and crazy and people can't hear what you're saying, right?
Who?
Running back? Oh, they did lose their running back, didn't they? Not Kenneth Walker. Who's the running back that they had last year? Because he's on the
Kenneth Walker.
Not Kenneth Walker.
He was injured. He got injured, didn't he?
The running back who
running back?
won last year, the one who was running, he's on the Chiefs this year. That's really interesting. Hold on. I need to remember.
No, Kenneth Walker left. Their starter got hurt and is coming back for them.
Okay, so it is Kenneth Walker. Okay. Yeah, it is Kenneth Walker, and the other one is staying. Okay. So he was the one. Was he the Super Bowl MVP?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So it's Walker. Yep, everyone's confirming it's Walker. So they're replacing him. Do you think that's good enough? Defending champ, you replace the MVP of the Super Bowl, I guess. Logically, that's the right move.
He really had an amazing playoff run, so
and he had a great Super Bowl. Zach Charbonnet. That's what it is. That's who it is. Zach Charbonnet. Thank you, Ricky. Okay, hold on. Before we end this first round stream, because we're about to end it soon, because the first round is done. What chances do you give the Seahawks to repeat?
Too soon for me to tell right now. I need to see what other. We need to get a sense of how free agency is going to play out, and
free agency already played out. It's already done.
What?
My fault. I cannot hear you.
Over?
Yeah, free agency is over. Free agency is over.
I need to see teams. I don't have a full picture of where everyone ended up yet.
They lost Kenneth Walker.
The teams are starting to look at it.
But they kept pretty much, and they lost one of the defensive linemen. But
hey, as long as they have quarterback, that's pretty much what they mostly need offensively.
You said that just to get a reaction out of me, huh?
No, I'm not. I mean, that's it. So what? You lose the backup running back that came in and had a great playoff run and a great Super Bowl. The starter's coming back. So you replace the playoff production you lost with the
you
rookie.
said running back. I think you said as long as they have the quarterback, they have nothing to worry about.
No. I said yes. You heard me right the first time.
I was about to be like,
Listen,
damn.
yo. Go take a couple shots and call it a night.
Yo, listen, my night.
Steelers drop the ball.
Yo, over. Yo, y'all have fun. Y'all be great. We'll be back tomorrow. I am definitely gonna have drinks ready because I still got a headache from this pick. Yeah.
Who knows? Things will get better tomorrow for the Steelers.
Yeah. Y'all be easy, be great. They lost a good amount. All right, we're gonna have to.
We'll see you
Okay,
soon.
we got to look into the Seahawks roster so that we could be ready for tomorrow's stream. So again, tune in tomorrow. We're gonna be back on here, and hopefully the Steelers can make up for whatever the hell they did today. And Jets, you're looking functional. Release Geno. Like just release Geno. Just release Geno. All right, y'all. Anything you want to say before we end the stream?
Like, subscribe, tell somebody to tell somebody. We out.
Damn straight. Let's have a party tomorrow.